We are here, episode 175. Not an anniversary at all, but we're here to talk about a lot of stuff, including Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, The Rings of Power, She Hulk, and so much more in this episode. Tune in.
Welcome back to another episode of the Councilmen. This will be our 175th episode, and we finally get the full team again. The four of us, Albert, Kelvin, Ariq, and Teguh.
Did you forget his name?
Uh,
Something.
honestly, when I was doing the intro, I kind of forgot how I do the tone usually.
It's been way too long. It's been way
It's
too
been a
long.
while.
It's been a while. Yeah, I'm finally back. I'm finally home in time. After hospital visits and all. But yeah, finally home in time, so I can join this week's. Hopefully my internet don't become bad in the middle of the show. Yeah.
Something
All right,
just
so
something just happened to Teguh's camera if you're watching on the live stream, so we'll figure out what's happening.
none of
here.
it. It's all warped.
What's going
It's
on?
all
What
warped.
Teguh decided
Hold
to
on.
break the multiverse.
But yeah, while
Well-
Teguh's fixing that, yeah, welcome.
Uh.
There's a Councilmen Show. We talk about movies and TV show, but we also try to be funny. But sometimes we fail being funny, and this is what happens. But yeah, as Calvin introduced, we got the four of us. It's been a while since all of us are here together. And if you're listening on the podcast, either Apple Podcast, Spotify, or anything, thank you for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you're watching on the video and you want to see what's going on with Teguh's camera, check out the video version on the Jaw Movies YouTube channel where we are live streaming this every Saturday, 9. No, I keep on saying 9 because I'm in Central Time now, but 10:30 Eastern on the Saturday morning. So check us out on all those platforms, and yeah, of course, leave us a review and everything if you like the show. But that is basically where you can find us at Councilmen Show. But yeah, when is it the last time that we are all four together? That's
All four
so long.
together. It's been some time.
Maybe
Usually
3
just the three
episodes
of
ago.
us. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like since
Prior to She-Hulk,
Yeah.
Prior to She-Hulk.
I'm
About
look-
3-4.
I'm looking actually. I'm curious.
Last week was just me and
Comic
Albert.
Con.
Last week
Three-
before that was no Teguh.
Episode
I got-
169. That's the Comic Con episode.
Ooh,
Really?
that's like almost 1.5 months I'm not in the episode, or
That's like
at least
6.
one of us is not in the episode.
Well, that's like
Yeah.
6 weeks.
Yeah.
That it's like just less than 4.
Yeah, it was like 3, and maybe like Calvin was in for like just the opening or something. But yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, it's been hectic, after going back to the hospital every day. Goddamn. But yeah, wait, do I start with the story, or should we keep that at the end?
we can start with the story and get it out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure. So I had a bad haircut.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay.
I'll just speak. Oh my god. It's
Well,
actually
you want
it's
to show
actually
it,
better
or-
now. Yeah,
Well,
sure.
yeah, the fact
It's
that we can't
actually-
really see it.
It's a, it's actually better now because it's been a week, so it's kind of grew a bit already.
Face
but
reveal,
you
but
know,
it's like a hair
I have
reveal.
I have now start a Shaolin temple.
That's not. I don't think it's that.
No,
It's not
it
that
was really
bad,
bad.
but it's
It was really bad on the first day. Yeah,
Oh.
I
Is it-
told you it's grown a
is-
little bit. I wanted to show it on the last episode, I think, when I was
Yeah.
in for the weekly watches, but
Yeah.
I was just too tired that time. No, it's so dumb. And I was getting the haircut, it's not my usual place, right? Because I'm in a different city, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the thing?
So there's a new person.
I went, I went to the place, and then like, I already told him like, oh, just my usual style, as they like to call it here, it's like spike, right? Just shave the side a little bit, the back, and then shorten the top. So simple as that. So I told him that, and he was like, okay. He cut it, and I was like, oh, it's pretty decent. But then the pony side here, it's a bit too
Oh.
long. So I asked him, "Hey, can't you cut it off a little on the top?" Okay, he shaved it.
Oh my god.
I was like, I saw him like put down the scissors, take out the what's name, the hair cutter thing, put down like the biggest
Okay.
thing on it, just like yeah, I'm like, what? What? I was thinking, I was like, what is he doing? But at that point, it was too late. So yeah.
Imagine just like, do you
Yeah.
like it? That girl was just like, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I do.
You,
Yeah.
I'm
Thank you,
glad my
Katie.
family has a personal barber.
So-
Oh,
Thank you,
yeah,
Katie.
my
Lynch.
haircut's
Confidence boost. No, but seriously, the first week it was horrible when the hair hasn't grown yet. Yeah. Yeah, that's about it.
well, there you go.
fair enough.
Yep.
I am so privileged. I
yeah.
have a personal barber. Thank God.
I mean,
No,
how would you
I see in the barber shop in my place, they have my haircut in the system. So every time I come there, what's up, Albert? Okay, what's your phone number? I enter my phone number and it print out a receipt of like what kind of haircut I like, and it's like, okay, following that.
It comes with a template. Oh, that's so
Yeah.
cool. Albert is a template
Yeah,
haircut.
But I have
still
no
like
idea how to
when-
change it, so I have to figure that out. Here's
Oh,
what I
too
want
bad.
to-
That's your haircut for the rest of your life.
So that's my life.
Yeah, I still like how when I was in Japan, like, cause I couldn't tell them like how I want it, and they don't understand like spike style kind of thing. So I had to Google like
Oh, yeah,
Asian
picture,
man hairstyle,
Oh my god.
Asian man hairstyle, and just show it to them, man. And like
And
the haircut looks
hairstyle.
nothing like it, but it's pretty good, I guess.
You know,
Fair enough.
just allow it.
Well, here while we're on this topic, I want to show you guys the worst haircut I've ever gotten.
Arik showing off his haircut as well right now. What's going on?
What is it?
Is Arik showing off his hairstyle as well right now?
No,
his
I'm just
haircut?
fixing it. I did get a haircut too last week, so of course
I
it
haven't,
wasn't a
I haven't got a
disaster.
haircut.
It wasn't a disaster like Kelvin, so that's why I'm on cam.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I found the picture right here. This is the worst picture this is the worst haircut ever. Let me share screen real quick.
Is this a picture of you, or
photo.
you shaming someone else?
Picture of me.
Oh, okay. I
Picture
thought
of me,
you're like
picture of me.
you're like
It's the
shaming
worst
someone.
haircut
It's
ever.
like, I saw this guy on the street.
Here.
He have the worst haircut ever.
Oh.
Can you see the share screen?
I remember that hair.
Wait, was this in Japan?
This was in
Oh,
Japan.
is this
Okay.
that time when you couldn't really like explain what you wanted and
I
then like
Yeah, I couldn't speak Japanese well. That was like first year, so I couldn't tell them what the kind of haircut I want. So and then I don't have that brand new Asian man hairstyle picture yet from Google.
Yeah.
So
You
I was
really
telling
went to
them,
the
like,
barber.
So for the
I went to the
audio,
barber and told them like in Japanese, like in my limited Japanese, just like make it short around the head and a little bit short on the top, and this is what I got: a freaking rectangle.
I thought
So-
you went into the barber shop and somehow said, Sativa Minecrafto, and then Minecraft Steve, you're
So yeah, for the audio listeners, I'm trying to describe what the hair looks like. It's sort of like a flat top, but not really. It's
Here-
literally like a rectangle kind of thing.
yeah, that's what I said, Steve.
No, here I have a very good like picture you can just look up. You know the guy from Shaolin Soccer, the coach?
Oh, I don't remember that movie very well, actually. Oh,
It
I
looks
don't
better
remember
on
that
him.
movie. I don't remember that very well. Shit.
I just googled it. I'll share the screen. It looks better on him. But yeah.
You inspired. It
Similar,
looks nothing
similar,
like
you know?
him.
Yeah, no,
It
that's
looks
my
like
dad.
it if
That's
you
my
just make
dad's
it a bit more
haircut.
square. You know, it looks a bit like him.
No, yours is literally like if someone put a piece of wedding cake on someone's head. That's what your
Okay,
hair
fine,
was.
fine, fine. Here, if
This is
anyone's
still good.
wondering, it's like Steve Minecraft. There, you happy?
Yes,
Yes,
that's
it is.
perfect.
It
Perfect.
is. It
Uh,
is. It is.
it is a Steve Minecraft hair. Uh,
Oh my god.
okay.
There you go. Yeah,
Alright.
for
We
for
should-
audio listener there, Steve Minecraft. Imagine that on a human.
Okay. All right. We should probably get to the show.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, yeah. I forgot we
all
had
right.
that.
So
Yeah.
yeah, as usual. Yeah, we forgot we have a show to do.
Oh yeah.
All right. So let's get started with our usual. Albert, do the.
Oh wait, before we go to the usual weekly watches, quick rundown of what I expect of the show today. We're gonna be talking about the Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey trailer. We're gonna I don't know how many of you've seen all the Lord of the Rings stuff, the Ring of Power. Okay,
I
so
haven't.
me and Ariq, I'm assuming for Rings of Power, or
I didn't
gonna
see
go over. We're gonna go over the first 2 episodes because 2 episodes out, and we're gonna wrap up the show with She-Hulk, and also we're gonna do the MCU casting speculation in between that slate. So yeah, but yeah, we'll start with weekly watches, which is we talk about the films that we watched this week. So
What's the Albert?
what?
Albert,
What?
where's the music?
Haven't started. Kelvin, relax.
So yeah, this
Watching. We prepped this 100%. We prepped the
God.
intro. This is how the show go. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
weekly watching.
Yeah.
This is the show
Wait,
where
need to
we
figure out-
talk about movies that we watched
need-
this week
We need to
and
figure
talked
out
about
what-
it.
what-
We had a lyric last
Oh.
week, but we just didn't write it down. So well.
Calvin ruined my beat. Calvin ruined my.
So yeah, we're just going to be talking about movies we watched this week. Yeah, and in the chat, go ahead and chime in. Please ignore that very very bad attempt at rapping, or
It's
just
not gonna be on for the next
talking. I guess. Yeah.
foreseeable future, you know.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So who wants to go first? I guess.
Ah. Me,
Me.
I wanna go first.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yes. 'Cause
Alright,
this
sure.
week I watched nothing.
All right.
Dude, I was watching what?
Alright,
House of the
this-
Dragon, Ring of Power, and She-Hulk. Oh, I'm tired, dude. No time.
That's
Right, we forgot to mention
fair.
we are going to do a bit different for the weekly watches, right? This time.
We're just
Yeah.
switching around, basically, right?
And we're
No,
gonna.
I thought you're doing
we're
only
sort of
the
gonna
two
limit.
movies thing.
Yeah, we're gonna limit
Alright,
it to
yeah,
like the
two-
best
yeah,
film we
limit it
saw,
to
or the
two
worst
movies,
film we
yeah.
saw, and obviously if you only saw one film or no film, then we just don't just say the one or don't talk about it at all.
Yeah. But yeah, I've already cleared up since I was watching 3 series,
So you
man.
didn't watch anything.
Nope.
Yeah, understandable. That's tiring.
Watched-
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can move on.
All right, sure. I'll only watch one movie this week. What's the name? The reason I watch it is all because I was inspired when I was going through r/memes.
Mhm.
I saw like it made me giggle. All right, I saw it's like uh Roald Dahl, right? The one that writes the children's book thingy.
Yeah.
Walks into the publisher room. Hey, I got a new book. It's about a peach.
Oh, okay.
Publisher is like, what about the peach? It's effing huge.
Yeah.
And because of that, I watched James and the Giant Peach.
Oh, that one. No. I don't think I've ever read or
Yeah.
seen that one.
No,
I've never
saw that
seen it.
meme on r/meme, and
Mm.
and I giggled for way too long. But yeah, I watched James and the Giant Peach. A stop motion movie by I think the director is Henry Selick, if I'm not wrong.
Henry Selick, yeah, the Nightmare Before Christmas director.
Yes, indeed. But yeah, movie's fine. I guess it's pretty good. Yeah, the stop motion is great as usual. I like the characters. I didn't know there was music. There was like singing in it, so that's a nice touch to it. But yeah, overall enjoyable movie. I think that's about it. Not much to say on it, honestly. I'll give that for now. I don't know, 3.5, I guess. Yeah. 3.5 out of 5. Mhm.
Highly
Is that,
rated,
is
yes.
that film stop motion?
It is. It is. Like the opening and the ending isn't, because it's like a live action with a human, but then around the middle is all stop motion.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah. So yeah, there's that. James and the
Okay.
Giant Peach.
I haven't seen this, but I wanted to. So maybe one day I'll check it out.
Mhm.
I like
I mean,
the overall.
honestly, if James and the Giant Peach is like, if you were to make a bad synopsis of it, it's so. Imagine like it's an orphan escaping abusive auntie and then publicly shaming them and arresting them. That's what the movie is about.
As you do. As you do with a
Okay.
giant peach.
Okay.
Yeah, as you do, Giant Peach, and there's just a random dude with like magic worms. Normal kid stuff, right?
Mm.
100%.
Yeah,
All right.
everyone been through it. All right, yeah. So who goes next? Albert, Teguh?
I can go, I guess. So
Alright.
one of the films that I saw this week, which I guess is it's it's not my favorite, but my favorite one that I did was I just rewatched Moana, but we already talked about Moana, so I want to talk about something else. So
Okay.
I watched 3,000 Years of Longing in theaters that came out this week. It's the new George Miller film, the director of Happy Feet and Mad Max Fury Road, the two very non-opposite film at all. But he decided to do this 3,000 Years of Longing, which I believe we discussed the trailer in the show like a while ago when it came out. It stars Idris Elba and Tilda Swinton, and basically it's Idris Elba plays a genie. Tilda Swinton plays like this writer, historian kind of thing, and she likes stories. So the whole film is basically um, Tilda Swinton and Idris Elba exchanging life stories, and like Idris Elba, the genie, just like talking about his experience of like as a genie and everything like that in his past life, and then Tilda Swinton's like trying to figure out what she wants as a wish. So it's the full 1 hour 47 minutes, I believe, runtime. The full film is just like conversational about them exchanging stories and everything. And like I didn't fully love it. Some of the stories are like more exciting than others, but then like in the third act it gets a little bit kind of it lose me a little bit with where it goes in the third act. I don't want to spoil it, but I thought like they could have cut the third act shorter. But like when they are actually exchanging stories about their life, it was kind of interesting, especially like seeing like the genie being trapped from like the I think it was like the Egyptian era, and then going all ancient Egypt, and then going to like the Middle Eastern like colonization, everything. So it was kind of fun. But yeah, it's okay. I gave it a 3.5. Anyone seen this yet, or aware or curious to watch this?
Oh, not even aware.
Really?
Yeah.
No, not really.
Years of longing.
Yeah, not really at all. I think I would rather watch Happy Feet.
Fair. Yeah, I mean
that actually kind of interested me. I might take a look at this.
it's literally Aladdin. It's Aladdin but horny, and it's full of conversations.
Okay, now that you mention it like that, I want to watch it.
Yeah, I'm really into the lots of conversations part.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I saw the trailer of this a long time ago on the theaters.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but it's been some time.
All right.
I don't think I've seen the trailer at all. Okay.
I mean, I mean, with George Miller, you never know. I mean, he literally went from Happy Feet to Mad Max to this. Like, it's like three very different films.
I want one day like George Miller, like magnum opus, like his last movie ever, is just connecting all his movies. Like it's all
like-
apparently in all one universe.
Happy Feet, Fury Road.
Yeah. 3,000 of Happy Feet Fury Road.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Mad Max,
3,000
Mad
Happy
Max
Road.
longing feet.
with Babe Pick in the City as well in there.
Mad Max longing feet. I like that one.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that'll be nuts. But yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right.
that's for me.
All right. How about Teguh?
So I literally just finished the movie like 2 minutes ago.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
you
Um,
can't do
During
you
the-
can't
during
do
the
that
show.
then.
Yes.
Recency bias.
I was like 20 minutes of
Recency
movie left. I was like,
bias. Yeah.
No, yeah,
Recency
I'm gonna
bias.
keep watching.
Fair enough.
Recency
So
bias.
actually,
Go
no,
on.
actually, I watched 3 movies just today. So wait, no, 2 movies and 1 episode, but that episode's She-Hulk, so we'll talk about that later. 2 movies. One of which is on my list last year, and I'm
Last
pretty
year.
sure I didn't put it on this year.
Minions.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
The
I was gonna watch that as
long-awaited
well.
Minions.
Minions. Rise of
I can tell you
Gru.
this: I had more fun watching it than I did watching She-Hulk.
Huh.
Man.
I can understand. I can somewhat understand.
Okay.
Would I? Okay. No, I'll talk into that more later when we talk about She-Hulk. But
Yeah.
Minions was, I mean, it's okay. Like the thing is
it
I
Minions
go
or the
in
Rise of Gru one?
the Rise of Gru.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
Rise
yeah.
of
That's a new one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
so,
newest
I haven't
um,
watched that one.
it's all right. Then I won't be too spoilery. I mean, I'm not expecting y'all to watch it anyway. But
And
I-
like,
I
I,
want
I feel like
What you
I've
mean?
been-
I want to watch it.
see, I've seen all the other
Yeah.
Despicable Me films. I feel like it does.
all right, well, go ahead then, because it's just the same, except you understand one of the minions more because he speaks in Indonesian.
What?
What?
Yeah, no, like his one of his sentences was literally kecap manis, nasi goreng, terima kasih.
Oh my god! What?
Yeah, no, literally.
Yeah,
And then-
I've heard the
That's
Minions say
what-
"Terima kasih," but I haven't heard them say.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
now
yeah,
I have to
"Goreng."
watch. Now I have to watch
No, he
this.
says
Holy
kecap
shit.
manis and like nasi goreng like
That sounds
somewhere
good.
in the like maybe like 20 minutes into the movie, and then near the end he says like soto ayam.
Oh, that's
What?
very. That's very.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very Indonesian.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's would I call it a
That is
fun
cool.
watch? Well, kinda. There were some moments where it was I giggled a bit, but the ending was not a bit. The ending was pretty.
You
meh.
wanna clear it up to go?
Ketchup manis? How do I just? The
Ketchup
easiest way to
manis
describe
ketchup.
it is
Sauce,
sweet
right?
soy sauce.
Sweet soy
Yeah. It's
an
sauce,
Indonesian
fried
thing.
rice, and those very
And
specific
chicken.
Indonesian food. How
The
do you
kecap
Yellow
manis,
chicken
sweet soy
soup.
sauce, nasi goreng is fried rice, and then terima kasih, thank you. Soto ayam. What's the English for soto ayam?
Yellow chicken
It's
soup.
just
It's
yellow
basically-
chicken soup. Yeah.
Yellow chicken soup. There's no real
No name for it.
Yeah.
You just have to describe it.
You just have to Google soto ayam. I don't think you guys even have it in US, right?
No, you gotta go to
You
like
might-
you gotta go to Asian restaurants and Indonesian restaurants especially. I've had
Yeah,
it in
yeah.
the US, but like they call it soto ayam literally because that's on the menu.
Yeah. So they don't. There's
Yeah,
no
I don't
English
think
word
there's
for
a
it.
regular translation for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
So,
So by the
yeah.
way, I've been wondering about this. What the Minions thing? There was the whole meme of people watching the Rise of Gru with like a suit,
That
just
is
wearing suits. What's
Yeah.
that about?
because they're like, oh, minions are for kids. You know what? We're gonna be gentlemen and watch this.
I thought they were just
That's
wanting
the-
to imitate.
That's the whole.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought they were just
okay.
imitating Gru because he wears kind of like.
No,
a
it's
suit.
it's sort of. I believe the joke is that they're like, oh, this is for kids. We're gonna dress up a gentleman and watch this. Also, like most of the people who did the meme grew up with Despicable Me and Minions, so this is like perfect timing for them as they are like aging and they're like, you know what, this is like our childhood film or so whatever. So maybe that's sort of a thing as well. So yeah.
Okay. Because like I read articles like you're banning people from like if you're using suits and watching the Rise of Gru.
Because
What
they were-
they're banning?
Because they were at one point they were making like quite a mess of like a ruckus and everything. Because like
Oh, wow.
because like when I think like the minions appear and the whole audience they're like, fuck yeah, let's fucking go, throwing popcorns and shit or whatever. That's what I heard. So it was like,
That makes sense.
They
Right,
were
understandable. I
just
thought they're
making
doing
a
some
ruckus,
minion
okay.
stuff outside, just like shouting underwear and bananas.
I heard that the ending of this film got censored in China. I don't know what the hell happened, but like they had a different cut in China or something. Like I'm not sure what's it.
Probably with the Zodiac things.
Okay.
Oh.
I have
I
no
don't
idea
know.
what
You know
I have
you
no
know
idea what that
how
means.
sensitive China is about their culture.
Fair.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So there's a zodiac thing. Okay. Interesting.
All right. So Teguh, how much would you rate the Rise of Gru? Gotta be 10, right?
And did you regret
5
not
out of
drafting
5.
it?
10 out of 5, yeah.
10 out
I
of
mean,
5.
yeah.
Gotta be.
Is this on the
double
same
it.
level of Morbius?
Nah.
That's a hard
Morbius
question.
is
Okay.
the movie.
The
you
movie
know.
of all time, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
movie of all time, you know. This
is-
it is not that level. I'd give it. Okay, wait. So how much would I give the movie I just finished like 5 minutes ago? I would give that. I give it a 3.
He's doing the math in his head.
Well, yeah, so you're giving the Rise of Gru a 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5.
Yeah?
3 out of 5 is what, 6? Nah, 3.5. Nah, 3.
3.5.
The ending
What?
was a bit lackluster.
Okay, so 3, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Okay, so Teguh, move on. What's the other movie you just watched 5 minutes ago?
Wait, he watched
I
two
believe-
films 5 minutes ago? Oh,
No,
Minions of
no,
Rise
no,
of
no.
Gru a while ago. I thought this one was
No,
one
it
that he
was
just
today.
finished.
It was today. It was
Okay,
just
okay.
like 7 p.m. today.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one I started like 9 p.m. today. But I believe this is banned/censored in Indonesia.
Is it
Lightyear.
the
I'm not so
is
sure.
it the rating?
Lightyear, yes.
I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Okay.
right, because there
Alright.
was
I don't-
LGBT
I don't
stuff.
remember. Oh, was that why? Okay, I didn't remember why. it was
Yeah.
banned.
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
it's because of that, which honestly is like, was it censored or was it banned?
And
It never got
Banned,
released, right?
okay.
it never got released.
I,
It's
I,
banned.
I thought it's on Disney Plus, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's out now.
Oh, but it's still on Disney Plus. Okay.
Yeah.
Or what's it called? Hotstar.
Yeah, Hotstar.
Disney
That's
Hotstar.
such a bad name.
Um.
No, they still have the plus in it. It's Disney Plus Hotstar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay, go on, go.
Yeah, no, I really liked it. I like, how spoilery can I go? I'm assuming not too much, but I like the twist. Because like you expect something out of a character because like because of a line they said in Toy Story, but then like the reveal was like, well, it wasn't like oh, but it was like actually not. I was like, oh, okay, that's where they're going with this. But it was fun. It made me happy because I like space related movies, you know. It was fun watching like Lightyear get like how he got his jetpack and how he got his like laser blaster and all of that. Also a bit character development. Yes, so good. Well,
So,
have I seen better? I've probably seen better. And I don't think this is too fresh, but I really liked Buzz's character development from like the most non-spoiler way to describe it is so he went from like, you know, the most like common one is he went from like always like going solo, like refusing to like work with other people to like being more cooperative, but more than that, it's his transition from always like have to finish the mission to like the I can't really describe that without spoiling it, but yeah, to be more like accepting, I guess.
alright.
In response to what Star Machine said, it's I wouldn't call it critically really good, but it's one of those things where I really liked it. Especially, you know, after I watched Minions.
Oh.
Nah. This is the go with like a very strong recency bias.
That is true. This is like as biased as recency would get. Although yeah, one complaint I will have about it is like I was going in, I was kind of hoping, but I was like not expecting him to do it, was to make it feel like the movie was from 1995, because the movie did not
Yeah,
feel like
'cause-
it was from 1995. Like they put a few tidbits like the Windows 95 like boots up sound and everything, like the software was running Windows 95
Yeah.
ish. Like but at the end of the day, the story was very like generic
Modern.
2020s, I guess.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Um,
Right.
Yeah, and like the just to explain why people are you're saying 995 because it's supposed to be like the film that Andy watches, which is why he fell in
yeah,
love
Mhm.
with
it
Buzz
literally
Lightyear the
says it in
toy.
the beginning. You know, it says
Oh,
like
does
in
it really?
1995. Yeah, it says like the text says when you start the movie, it says in 1995, a boy named Andy bought like a Buzz Lightyear like action figure from his favorite movie, and then like this is that movie. I was like,
Also, it's
yeah,
it's so funny because like the actual toy in the Toy Story does looks nothing like the Lightyear in the film. So it's like it looks nothing alike. So
mm.
Andy bought a fake one.
yang yang KW
he was given that as a present. So that was a bad friend.
Damn.
Yeah, he got a fake Buzz Lightyear. He just didn't know.
Fair
But yeah,
enough.
Wait,
it might
so
be a recency bias, but nah,
I
I
still
liked
gotta
it.
watch it. It's in my draft.
how much would you give it, Go?
I'd give it a. Should I dial it down because of recency bias, or should I just give it with the recency bias?
Any points you give will minus it by half a point.
What?
Yeah.
Recency
sounds
You know,
right.
bias.
That
that's
sounds about
fair.
right.
That's fair.
Sounds
That's
about
fair.
right. Yeah. Sounds about right.
Then I'll give it a 4, so you can put that down
Okay.
to a 3.5.
Oh wow, really?
Okay.
Really? Is
Well, to be
I don't
honest,
know.
I haven't seen it
I
yet.
really liked it. Like
I want to watch it.
it
I
didn't
still want to watch
feel bland to me. Like
okay.
yeah,
You're the
no,
first
I
person
don't.
that I've like heard or read from that
I-
actually like Lightyear.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, I've seen people either say they
Yeah.
don't like it or just they're just okay. Mostly,
Everyone
mostly just
everyone I
like
talk
I
to
mean,
find it like yeah, like Ariq said,
meh.
yeah.
Yeah, meh. Yeah.
man.
Meh or no.
Yeah, meh or no.
I'll say this. I know the twist because someone spoiled it to me,
Oh
and
no.
I wasn't that impressed by the idea of it. Was like, okay, I guess. But yeah,
It wasn't like
I'm gonna see how it is in the
it
actual
wasn't
film.
like I got out of my seat and like went like what the hell? But I was like, oh, it's like a what is it called? No Way Home kind of twist. But I did like it. I was like, oh, so that's where like I mean, I don't know, it's weird because like I guess it would be bland because as soon as I saw the twist, I knew immediately where they were taking the story. It's very predictable, I guess, is why people would call it bland. But I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's my kind of movie, I guess.
Would you say it's
Ah,
because it takes place
Fair
in
enough.
space? That's why you really
What?
like it?
Me.
Yeah,
It takes place in space.
it takes place in space. There was a lot of spaceships. There was a lot of hyperdrive involved. You know, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, the
That
only
ticks all
reason
the
why it
box for
wasn't his
Teguh.
the only reason why it's not his favorite movie is because compared to his favorite movie, there's no fat people in it.
Was my favorite movie again?
Fair enough.
Wally, you did. Wally, you dumbass.
Oh, okay, we're talking about that one. Okay. Damn, I should go rewatch Wally.
Go watch it right now, like right
All
now
right.
on this spot.
Right
Yeah,
here.
Oh,
right now.
okay. So yeah,
forget Wall-E.
that's the Goose other film. Kelvin, did you have another one or?
No, that's it. I only have one.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll talk real quick about the worst film that I watched this week. I rewatched. Do you guys know about the Disney animated film called Home on the Range?
I feel like I've heard of that.
It's trash. It's really bad. It's basically a western following three cows, who is like their owner's farm is like getting evicted because they don't have
Oh,
money.
I know this.
And then the bad guy is a yodeling like wrangler, and it's awful because first of all the characters are all annoying, the story is really bad, and the yodeling is annoying as well, and the story is like again super bland, and like you don't really care for any of the characters, the jokes does not hit. I think it's one of the worst Disney animated films just because again it feels long. It's 1 hour 16, but for some reason it feels long. The pacing is like really slow, and yeah, just the characters are just all pretty much like they are all like one note of like just trying to do this one like trope, and it gets super annoying super quick. So yeah, it's bad film. 1 out of 5 stars.
Damn.
Ooh, yeah.
1 out of 5.
So, I might actually go rewatch this because I remembered these 3 cows. I don't remember the story at all, but I remember watching this movie. So when I was like really young, so I might just go rewatch it for the sake of nostalgia.
Your
Fair.
nostalgia is 1 out of 5 according to Albert. Yes, suck it.
Yes, suck it, Teguh.
Sad. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go watch it. And I'm gonna go put in weekly watches and give it like a 5 out of 5 just to
5
ruin
out
the
of 5
rating.
just
Ooh.
to
Just to ruin the
You
rating
can't-
and spite Albert.
Wait, does the rating get affected by everyone watches it, or is it the first time? I don't remember how we did this, by the way.
For what?
Oh, did
Or
we not
our
have-
For
like
the-
weekly
for the
watches.
letterbox, yeah, we count
So,
everyone
no,
and then we average it.
we average,
So
yeah.
okay, well, if it's on the same week, we average it like on the actual rating system. If it's on
Oh, yeah.
separate weeks, then we log it separate times.
That's
So like 1 week, let's say like if Home on the Range this week is 1, then next week to go watch it, and it's 5, then it's 1 and 5. So it's like
Well,
if
just
someone
change
saw
to 5.
if someone saw our account and doesn't know that this is like a podcast account, they see a profile Home on the Range 1 star, rewatch 5 star. They'll be like so confused, like what the fuck? This guy changed his
happened?
opinion.
Change of mind.
What happened?
Change of
There's
mind. It's
a
good
Kev-
again.
There's a development there somewhere in that
There
1
has
week.
been a conflict.
Something happened that make Home on the Range
Something
really
happened.
good.
Oh, by the way, I should probably say this, because I got the Letterbox Pro for our account, so
Yeah.
I have like the stats for everything. So at the end of the year, we can see like what film we have watched the most times and like which actor we saw the most. So that could be fun to find out by the end of the year for weekly watches.
That'll be fun. That'll be fun.
Not fun for Teguh.
Uh,
It's just like most actors watch Gerald Butler.
Gerard Butler. Gerard Butler is going to win that category single-handedly because of the goo.
Yeah.
I'll
Oh,
say
yeah.
this: Gerard Butler is not in the most watch right now. Not even
Hey,
close.
Albert,
Wow.
Albert, we still have like how many months?
Well, I can
Uh,
fix that.
We got about 4
About
months.
4.
Tago,
Fair
we gotta
enough.
fix it.
All right, time to get to work, boys.
If
Okay.
you can, double Gerard Butler. Find a movie where he
Double.
has a twin or something.
Oh, that doesn't work. That doesn't work that way. It's the longest one.
All right, yeah. So I guess that's it for our weekly watchies. Do we have a theme song for when we go out of weekly watchies?
Oh,
we
we
just
don't. We can
gonna-
just play
Oh,
the
we
song
do not.
again if you
We
want.
can play the song again.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure. And that's the end of our weekly watchies. Yeah. Go check out our letterbox if you want to look at the scores we gave. So yeah, there's that. Albert, fade it.
Okay. There you
Yeah.
go. Fade out.
Very cool.
Yeah, very cool, very cool, very cool. Man. I feel like a legit podcast now. We have our intros for segments.
So this whole time, 175 episodes, we don't feel like a legit podcast.
No.
Yeah,
No,
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 no.
No.
But don't tell me you did.
No.
Oh man.
All right, now
Alright.
let's move on to a trailer discussion this time for. Do you have a theme song for trailer discussion?
No, I don't.
All right, yeah. We have trailer discussion for Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. I gotta say, if I can find this movie whenever it's out, I'm gonna watch it as soon as I can.
Dude, I
Yeah.
heard that this when the trailer dropped, I heard that the Academy of Motion Pictures actually shut down for a day because they were like, "Fuck, we're gonna have to invent a new category for this film because they're gonna win everything." So they're actually inventing a new category for the Oscars for this film. So they're getting ready
What?
for that.
Yeah.
It's gonna sweep the whole Oscars.
It's like the Oscars, but it's just Winnie the Pooh. You know, like you like the normal statue. Nah, it's not Winnie the Pooh.
I honestly rather have that than an actual Oscar or Winnie the Pooh Oscar. Come on, with a jar of honey.
Yeah. No, but seriously though, I saw the trailer. So this time what?
It looks
Christopher
so bad.
Wait, what's his name again? Christopher Walken or Robin?
Christopher Walken is an actor.
Walker, Robin.
Christopher Robin.
Christopher Robin.
So Robin,
So this time what? Christopher Robin grew up and left Winnie the Pooh and friends, right? Is that what happens? And then they become vengeful spirits, I think.
Yeah. So
I think
yeah, the
that's the premise,
story.
yeah.
The premise is basically Christopher Walken is all grown up.
Walken?
And then, God damn it, I hate you, Calvin.
Robin.
Christopher Robin is all grown up, and then Winnie the Pooh and Piglet become bloodthirsty murderers because he abandoned them for college. And yeah, even in the trailer, spoiler, in the trailer they show a stone, what's it called, headstone for Eeyore. So I'm like, what the fuck, they killed Eeyore off screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was kind of disappointed. I want to see like
Bloodthirsty Eeyore.
a bloodthirsty Eeyore. Yeah, I want to see that, and Tigger as well. That'll be fun to have him just like jumping around. Like remember in Left 4 Dead, kind of like the hunters, but it's Tigger.
Just jump and then
Some people pounce at them. I think that would be cool. Yeah. Yeah, but sad. It's kind of sad, disappointing that we'll only get to see Winnie the Pooh and Piglet. It seems like, yeah.
Well, they're saving it for the sequel. They're saving it for the rest for the sequel.
That's true.
Can they make a sequel? I thought
I don't.
they
Okay,
already
well, so yeah, the
have the
premise,
rights
the
here.
idea, the thing about this is the reason why this is happening is because in not January, in 2020, in May 24th, 2022, they announced that they're making this, and that's because the public domain for Winnie the Pooh, the film rights for Winnie the Pooh become public domain in January 2022. Previously Disney have the exclusive film rights to adapt Winnie the Pooh since 1977. But yeah, since January 2022, now it's public domain in the US. I believe Disney still own the rights in England, but like in the US, it's like public domain. So that's why this indie production company called Jagged Edge Productions, they directly like, let's make this, and they decide to make this horror-filled nightmare fest of a film.
I mean,
that looks bad as hell.
Gotta take your shot.
Albert, such a hater, Albert. Why?
What is it, Ariq?
You're such a hater. Why? What do you mean? It looks
Oh my God,
amazing.
dude! It looks. Are you kidding? The costume. Okay, you're being
I'm just kidding.
satirical,
No,
but
actually, no, you're absolutely right. That is actually horrible.
The costume
it looks terrible.
The costume looks so cheap. It looks worse than if you see someone trying to cosplay as Winnie the Pooh in Hollywood Boulevard.
It is. I think those like guys on the side of the street in Indonesia, they'll arguably look better and scarier.
Dude, no, it's because this time Winnie the Pooh and Piglet is malnourished. They couldn't find any more honey.
Yeah.
So that's why they look like that.
So they resort to blood.
They resorted to blood. That's why they kill Eeyore and possibly Tigger as well. And maybe the rabbit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Imagine if at the end of the film, like Tigger and Roo suddenly came in and saved the day or something, and they fight Winnie the Pooh and Piglet.
They fight Winnie the Pooh.
I would want to see that. Yeah. You know. Honestly, in this movie, anything goes. I just want to see.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I do want to see it. I think it will be really, really bad though, because again, I don't even know what the budget for this thing is. It's an indie film. According to Wikipedia, this film was shot in 10 days.
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
That's the sign of a great movie. Very decisive on the actors and the directors.
School projects take longer than that. Badly edited school project, like when we met the tofu, that probably took longer than 10 days to shoot.
Did it?
Yeah.
Recall that.
I think it took us like a whole week.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, it was close. Still, it is for
close.
Yeah.
For a full-on movie. Holy shit. 10 days.
But yeah, rough.
Yeah.
Teguh, you grew up with Winnie the Pooh, right? Are you gonna watch this? Are you gonna watch a horror-filled version of it?
Hell no.
Teguh don't watch horror, so.
Oh, but
Yeah.
with Winnie the Pooh, you surely have to make an exception.
No.
No.
I really hope in the future, once this movie drop, if somehow this becomes like a cult classic,
Oh, God, please.
Disney would be like, you know, we have like the mature section now in Disney Plus. Yeah, alright, we'll put it in.
Yeah. Maybe it might become like like this generations of The Room or something.
Oh,
Nah,
like
that's Morbius.
Alright, yeah, that's
That's
Morbius.
Morbius.
Nothing can beat that. Nothing can beat that.
They
Yeah,
didn't.
nothing
I'm
like that.
looking at the trailer now. They didn't even tell when it's coming out, is it? It just says coming soon.
Exactly, that's the
They're
whole
dumb
point,
now.
Albert. Keep it a secret. Keep it a surprise.
And one day
know?
it just appears in theater.
Yeah,
They want to
exactly.
compete
Scares
with
everyone.
Avatar.
You think
No.
Michael Myers?
It's probably coming out around Halloween time, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
probably, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah,
alright. So yeah, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Horrifying.
It looks terrible, but I want to watch it.
Must
Yeah.
watch. Must watch. It's a must watch.
It looks terrible, but it's actually great.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So I guess that's for Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey trailer discussion. I guess. So now let's move on to a somewhat fun part. In the chat, please join in this MCU casting predictions. So Albert, what's this about?
Yeah, so next week, on the 9th, 10th, and 11th, that's when D23 Expo happened. That's like the Disney like convention basically, and like every year ever since D23 is a thing. Like Marvel has saved some stuff from Comic Con and they announce it on D23. Star Wars also have done that, and like Pixar, Disney projects usually they announce like upcoming plans in the D23 Expo. I already know like we'll probably see like a trailer for Snow White or like Little Mermaid for the Disney stuff, or like even like just a teaser or something. But one of the things is that a lot of people are speculating about the casting for Marvel Phase 5. So there has been like some rumored leaks, and I don't know if this is true or not. But there is like some rumored leaks saying that Marvel Studios have hired several of these actors and they will be at the D23 Expo, but they did not disclose what their roles are. So these actors that are leaked include John Boyega of Star Wars fame, Henry Cavill, Superman, Jodie Comer. You might know her from Free Guy and The Last Duel from last year, as well as the TV show Killing Eve. Daisy Edgar Jones, she's in Fresh. Calvin, you watch that, as well as like Where the Crawdads Sing, which is a recent release as well. Yeah, she's a girl from Fresh. John Krasinski, who we already see as Mr. Fantastic, but I don't know. This is why I'm confused why he's back here in this list. Giancarlo Esposito, we all know him as Moff Gideon, the VOT
El
guy,
Polo Hermanos.
El Mono Herman, the VOT leader from The Boys.
Hermanos.
He's
El
in a
Polo
lot of stuff.
Hermanos.
And
Yeah.
Denzel Washington. Denzel is in
Many
everything.
things, yeah, so we
Don't have to explain where he's from. He's everywhere. But yeah, those are like the actors that was rumored. So do we just want to like try to predict what roles these actors are being casted to?
I thought
Yes.
that's, I thought
Or
that's
how
what they're
does-
doing.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we can. Let's start with John Boyega then.
He'll be playing Lab Janitor 2 in an undisclosed movie. Just like an extra. What, they always have something like that. Actually, I don't know.
Um,
I don't
Yeah,
know what heroes they're gonna
I'm-
add, or he could even be a villain. Actually, no. I don't know. Can you imagine him as
Oh,
a
he
villain?
can be a villain.
Maybe. I mean, okay.
I
Let's
can-
see.
I can-
I'm trying to see the upcoming Marvel slate, Marvel upcoming projects. I don't have the graphics right now, but
The Phase 5 one.
yeah, because it might be. I don't think it will be a Blade character.
Yeah, no. So
What?
Blade's already.
I was going. No, I was thinking maybe he has a side. Does Blade have a sidekick? Could be John
Not usually.
Boyega.
So like upcoming Phase 5 includes Quantumania, Secret Invasion, Guardians 3, Echo, Loki, The Marvels, Ironheart, Blade, Agatha, Coven of Chaos, Daredevil, Captain America, New World Order, Thunderbolts, and then Phase 6 is Fantastic Four and the two Avengers films, right? So,
Wait, so John Krasinski has to be in the Fantastic Four one, right? Maybe
you think he's officially going to
Has to
be
It
Mr.
has to be, right? I
Fantastic?
mean, like just because we saw him die, like there's multiple universes maybe or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just makes sense for John Krasinski to just be Reed Richards
Mhm.
again, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair, possibly. I have seen a lot of people speculating that what's this guy's name? There is a guy who's been fan casted as Mr. Fantastic like a lot recently. I forget what his name is. I'm trying to look it up. But
All right.
people say there were rumors that he was meeting with Marvel, but there is Ben Bagley. Is that his name? Penn Bagley. Yeah, Penn Bagley.
Who?
He is in the TV show. I believe it's a Netflix show. It's titled You. And he's fan casted.
Oh,
And like there's like rumors that he met with Marvel and everything. He's fan casted as Mr. Fantastic, but he's not in this list, so I don't know. But yeah, I mean Krasinski probably makes sense if that's like Reed Richards, I guess. Because
yeah.
otherwise it will be
Yeah.
weird if he is someone else. I don't know.
Yeah, it'll be weird over if he's someone else in the MCU.
Mhm.
And when, yeah, because I mean, like from the rules that we've seen, at least from the multiverse, is that they're the same person, just maybe with a different haircut, kind of
Yeah,
thing.
basically, yeah,
Mhm.
like the Doctor
Yeah.
Strange one.
Different
Yeah.
thing.
Like all the
Not
Doctor
like not
Stranges
like a
are the same.
yeah, not like a different human being kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
but going with that rule, he has to be
Well,
one of
actually,
the
come to think of it, I just remember the
Mr.
Captain Marvel
Fantastic.
was different in the other universe. It was the other woman.
That's true.
I guess.
Lashana
I
Lynch,
guess.
Maria Rambo,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Carol Danvers.
Yeah. Yeah, but Captain
Okay,
Marvel,
apart
that's
from
like
that, apart from
the
that,
title. The
yeah,
title, I guess.
yeah, but like the character, yeah, no, technically they're all the
Yeah,
same.
because I'm looking at the rest of the slate, and I guess there are some stuff that's not yet announced, right? There are some stuff that like films that are not announced, and the rumors is gonna get announced as well on D23, and like those films rumored to be like Deadpool 3, Armor Wars, which was announced. Remember, that's the Rhodey TV show, but it wasn't
Yeah, yeah.
announced in Comic Con, so that's coming back. There's rumor an Okoye film or a series is gonna be in the works. Nova, of Nova Corp, Shang-Chi 2, Midnight Suns, Eternals 2. Again, these are all rumors. But I guess, but out of even out of those, I don't see John Krasinski outside of Fantastic. I guess So,
Fantastic, yeah.
probably
Yeah.
that. So are we
It's
locking
most
in John
likely.
Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna lock that in. I'm gonna lock that
Okay.
in.
So if John Krasinski
Uh,
is Mr. Fantastic, then Jodie Comer has to be Sue,
Yeah.
Invisible Woman.
There has to be Sue.
She's
Has to be.
close. She's in a close age range because Daisy Edgar Jones is really young, so I doubt it.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So Jodie Comer has to be there. She looks the part, and she's
Yeah,
fantastic.
looks the part.
So I'm glad.
Yeah,
I will be
Jodie
more
Comer
than
has to be
more than
Sue Storm.
happy if she is Sue Storm.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, I'm gonna lock those two in. They're gonna be Reed Richards and Sue Storm. Yeah, there's no way. Unless Emily Blunt makes it into the list somehow, then I want her to be.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
All right.
fair. So
What
okay,
is
so
it?
we got Comer, we got Krasinski. Going back to
Oh,
Boyega.
going back to John Boyega, I was thinking,
Mhm.
I mean, there is a younger version of Kang the Conqueror, Iron Lad. It could be Iron Lad, you know.
Younger version of Kang.
He's too old to be. How old is John Boyega?
I mean, he's 26, I think, around 20-ish,
He's 30.
25-ish. Oh, is he 30? Oops.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, I
Yeah.
thought it was 26 or
'Cause-
something. Damn.
Yeah, because Iron Lad is supposed to be like in the same age range as the rest of the Young Avengers, and I think like all of the oldest one might be Kate Bishop in that group right now. Um, and Kate, I guess, like 22. I can see.
Yeah, but he looks younger than 30, right?
Fair. What if he's Johnny Storm?
I was thinking of that
Hmm.
as well, but
Hmm.
do they want to do that again? I mean, remember the last Fan4 Stick? People
Oh
were
yeah, like
like
the Sue Storm
angry.
and like Johnny, they're like
On-
different
Because
race, and it was
because
I
very
because
think
the race switching.
complicated for the plot. Yeah,
yeah,
it was
because they're
very weird
supposed
for
to
the
be
plot.
brothers, kind of
Yeah,
thing.
brothers and
Brother and
sisters.
sister
Yeah,
siblings.
yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm
yeah,
What they
I
would
don't
trying.
think they
do.
would want to do that after Fan4 Stick.
I'm trying to remember.
Fantastic.
I'm trying to remember this because Nathaniel Kang the Conqueror's real name is Nathaniel Richards. I don't remember if he is related to Reed Richards or not.
Oh,
Cause and Kang the Conqueror is
yeah.
played by Jonathan Majors, who's like African American. So I don't know if they want to do like a
Mm-hmm.
race thing with the whole thing that way. But
I don't think
I
they'll
don't
make
remember.
them be able.
I don't remember the comics. I don't remember the comic because it's a time travel thing. It's basically like, for those of you who are not familiar, and this is like the best way I could explain it. Kang the Conqueror travels back to time, meet his younger self, Nathaniel Richards, show him the future of what it is that he's King the Conqueror, and Nathaniel Richards is like, oh, you know what? I don't want to be that. I want to be a hero. So he become Iron Lad and become like an alternate thing. So it's like a weird paradoxical stuff. It's very confusing. And I don't remember if Nathaniel Richards
Okay.
is related to Reed Richards or not.
Wait, what if, all right. What if, so we have Jonathan Majors as the Kang right now, and what if we have John Vega as the young version of Kang, and we have Denzel Washington as an old version of
Oh,
Kang?
Oh, comedy Kangs
No,
do we need?
nah,
Played by multiple
nah.
actors.
Dude, okay, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Okay, Giancarlo Esposito and Denzel Washington. Can you imagine Denzel Washington as Magneto and Giancarlo Esposito as Professor X? That's like a super strong casting.
That
Yeah.
would be pretty cool.
Those are
That would be
powerhouse
pretty cool.
actors in those roles.
Mm-hmm.
I think that will be great. Plus,
I just can't help it,
I've never
Giancarlo has
seen.
always played like villains though.
That's why.
Yeah,
That's
that's
why
the thing,
Top-tier
right?
villains,
I've never
yeah.
seen him see a good guy. So I'm like super
Oh,
curious on the
that's
take.
true. Can he do a good guy?
Does he have a friendly face? Because part of Professor X is that, he has a welcoming shiny head kind of thing.
See, no, that's the thing though. Professor X has always been sus a little bit as well, because of
That is true.
the way he controls
But it's
mind
not
and
like
everything.
but it's not like meth in chicken kind of sus, It's a different kind of sus.
Cat and chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Giancarlo Esposito plays a good guy in the Maze Runner, and he's pretty good in it, like in terms of playing the good guy. So I can see that.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean,
That's interesting, yeah.
I would if I were the casting director and that's like the two roles open, I would do that. Giancarlo as Professor X and Denzel as a Magneto, because I cannot see Denzel as like
Yeah.
Professor X.
I'm opening
Yeah, that's
Screen
true.
Rant right now.
hmm
They
Okay.
have some lists, so what's your thoughts on this, alright?
Okay.
From Jessica Jones, Purple Man. The Kilgrave, basically. No.
Wait, what does that mean? Like, oh, Giancarlo as Purple Man?
Yeah, Giancarlo as Kilgrave, or aka Purple Man.
No, I mean,
no.
why would they
I
bring
don't
him
think
back?
it's. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't think it's a big
yeah,
enough
you
role
know.
for Giancarlo.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Silver Surfer. I don't
Fuck
think he has
no.
the body for it.
No,
Yeah, no, he doesn't have the body for it.
Why would you cover him in that CG?
Silver.
They did
Yeah.
just Brolin with Thanos and everything, but no, no.
Doctor Doom.
That could work.
Thinking about it?
Not
Thinking
bad.
about it?
Not bad. No,
That's
no.
honest.
No, I'm just
honestly
thinking about. No, the thing is, I'm just thinking about the physique of it, though. I don't know. That's my main.
Oh, but
issue with
Doctor
it.
Doom is mostly in armor, right? So it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when he's off the armor, he's pretty big.
He
Dude.
can work out. He can work out. A lot of MCU actors, man, they
I don't
get
think
like
he wants to do
roided
that
up.
at his age.
How old is he?
Okay, maybe don't roid up, but just work out a bit. That's fine. Don't
No, like
roid,
how
but like
old is
work
he?
out.
Yeah.
Giancarlo
Giancarlo
Esposito
Esposito.
is
He is
64 years of age.
64. I don't think he's going to buff up. That's what
He can. No, he
I don't think he's
can.
going to.
Just don't like roid. That's like no. He can get fit a bit. He can get fit. He doesn't have to be buff. Just fit. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Professor
And he's
X,
already
like
a
the one
fit
you
guy.
mentioned. Like
Yeah.
Professor X makes the most sense, I think, physique wise, and he's already kind of balding.
Also, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they
Also,
can make
again,
him
if
bald.
we,
Yeah.
if you go to Denzel and Giancarlo as Professor X and Magneto, they're both in the same age range because Denzel is 67,
Yeah.
and I if they are
But
doing like if they're still doing the origin of like Magneto being like in the Nazi like the camp, right? I think that I don't know if the age align. Probably not,
mm,
right?
No,
No,
not
it
at all.
does. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't align. It's way too
no.
back. So they probably couldn't do
Yeah.
that. They probably have to retcon that a little bit. But yeah. Anyway,
Dang
ignore
it.
my last thought.
Yeah, no.
I'm going through the list. They have like I'm just gonna skip through this because I don't know who they are. Ghost Dancer, Brother Voodoo. Who the hell are those? I don't
Oh,
know.
Brother Voodoo is cool, but I
Oh,
don't think he
really?
will be playing. Brother
No.
Voodoo. Brother Voodoo is like, he's a sorcerer, but he does like voodoo tricks. He do like dark magic sorcerer style, and he's like just a really badass guy. I believe he have like a staff as well that he uses. He's cool.
All right, all right, all right. And then now, nah. Here's the thing. I also open up like the casting for Denzel Washington and John Boyega. You know what people are thinking. Everyone always mentioned Blue Marvel. Who is that?
Oh, Blue Marvel is cool. Blue Marvel is
Mentioned this a long time ago, but yeah.
Blue Marvel
Forgot.
has one of the coolest Marvel costumes you will ever see. His costumes is really cool.
Really?
I don't think John Boyega is probably too young for Blue Marvel. Blue Marvel is, I always picture him as like a sort of like a more mature character. I've never been following his arc too much. Again, the main thing I know is that he have a really cool costume, but I believe he got like electric manipulation or something like that, or energy manipulation. He's like a Superman type thing. He's like a Superman archetype, but like have energy manipulation kind of thing. Yeah, he's a really cool character.
Now, which suit are you talking about? The one with like the jacket looking one, or like the one with the cape, the one that you say it's cool?
The one that's like just slick black, and then there's like a big M across the chest.
Oh, okay, I see it. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
That's cool.
it's sweet.
Yeah.
It's so simple, but it's sweet.
Wait, who is she supposed to be aligned with?
Blue Marvel?
Who's his character? Yeah, Miss Marvel?
No.
No.
I mean, he's part of the Avengers. He's always been separate. I'm not too well versed in Blue Marvel like lore.
Here. Blue Marvel has a romantic relationship with Monica Rambeau.
Okay, that's not right because Monica's pretty young in the MCU.
Yeah, so John Boyega would fit. Yeah. John Boyega would fit as him.
Fair. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
And also, I think John Boyega, if he's given like the one with like the vest outfit thingy, I think it will look great on him. You know,
I think it will fit the current.
We already know he looks good, and we already know he looks good in blue when he used the blue pants in Rise of Skywalker.
What
is
movie?
that part of a trivia question, Albert? Where they ask you
No.
What movie did you mention? I've never heard of this.
I remember that because John Boyega. No, it's because John Boyega talked about it in an interview. It's like, so John, what's your favorite thing about Finn, this new film? Because they basically didn't write anything good about his arc, right? Because they really fucked him over with Finn's arc. And it's like, well, I got an iconic look now. I got blue pants. That's why, I just remember that because of it.
Oh, are you saying it's all connected?
Maybe.
Okay. Here. This one made me giggle. Remember this casting for what's his name? Giancarlo Esposito. All right.
Yeah.
Right. Galactus.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
No.
It just was kind of funny, just seeing like
I want to see a big,
Giancarlo Esposito like
Yeah.
gigantic
a
and just
gigantic
like
world
dropping down
size. Yeah.
like Los Polos Hermanos like planet. Yeah, no, not Galactus, man. Screen Run, you lose on that one. Yeah. All right, Jim. How about Henry Cavill? I think he's also on the list, right? Is he not?
Yeah.
Yeah. The biggest front runners I would think are Sentry,
Oh yeah. That's
uh,
the Superman equivalent of
Superman
Marvel.
equivalent. If you Google Sentry Marvel, he's the guy with the yellow costume with a big ass as a belt, which looks stupid.
Yeah.
And the long blonde hair. I mean, Sentry does look stupid. If anyone's like shaking their head right now, thinking Sentry doesn't look stupid, you're just wrong. But yeah, no, he's basically like Superman equivalent with like energy manipulation. He could be that, but that's again that's Superman kind of thing. There is rumor that he might play Hyperion, which is sort of like
That's also another
similar,
similarly, yeah.
or my
He's
the
just,
one
it's
that
just gonna get like Superman kind of role.
Superman, yeah, basically, yeah. I mean, why not? He's definitely built for it.
But with those roles, there's like no clear film where he is placed right in the MCU lineup. So the one that I am leaning towards is the one that's already been announced. He got the physique, and he can probably chime into his more comedic chops with this. But the Wonder Man, which is also similar like
Wonder Man.
similar to Superman equivalent, but we already know that Wonder Man is gonna be happening, the TV show, or is it a film? I'm not sure, but he could be playing Wonder Man.
You know, I can see it. I can see Henry
Yeah.
Cavill as Wonder Man. Yeah, with like, who doesn't want to see like him wearing that gymnastic outfit kind of thing? You know?
Big W.
Yeah.
Yeah, big W for
With the
everyone.
with the red glasses.
Yeah,
Everything.
it's a big
I
W
wasn't
because
looking at that one.
all he takes is wins.
I believe Wonder Man, his alter ego, I believe is like a. Is he not like a stuntman, or am I like hallucinating?
Oh, let's see. Wonder Man
I f-
Marvel. Let's see the wiki for this. Marvel.fandom.
Fun fact: one of his nickname is Mr. Muscles.
That's a cleaning supply in Indonesia. Wandi.
Yeah, Wonder
Wandi.
Man works as a stuntman sometime during his
yeah.
career, because he's like I mean he could do it. He's like a superhero, so. But yeah, I can see when Henry Cavill as that maybe.
I can see Henry Cavill as this. Yeah. I saw what is it? Captain. What captain is that?
America.
Captain. Is it a
Britain?
thing? Captain
Cap-
Britain? Yeah.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be.
Yeah, I saw some fan casted as him, as Captain Britain. It's just Captain America but British, right?
Pretty much. Pretty much, Mike.
It's a bit odd, isn't it?
Yeah,
Alright,
Henry
alright.
Cavill as Captain Britain.
So Henry Cavill get all the Superman type role. There you go.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, who else have we not mentioned? Oh, how about
Daisy
the
Edgar
girl from-
Jones we haven't touched.
Yeah, the girl from Fresh.
I
don't know, man.
No, I'm gonna look at the slate of Marvel films again, and maybe because Quantumania they
You know,
probably locked in with
if they ever bring back like what's the name? The Agents of Shield character, yeah, like she can be Quake. If Chloe Bennett doesn't want to play her anymore.
They probably don't want to recast. They probably don't want to recast that, right?
I mean, like if Chloe Bennett doesn't want to play Quake again, she can't be it.
How old is Daisy Edgar Jones? She's only.
I don't
I
know.
mean, I know she's like 20 something. She's 24, so she could be like a young Avenger member, maybe. But I don't know who we're missing like on the Young Avengers lineup, because we already have Stature, we already have Kate Bishop, we already have America Chavez, we know we're gonna have Patriot, Iron Lad presumably. I don't know if there is any like known there isn't that many known other ones, so I don't know. Um,
Yeah, I'm
which I
not
like.
sure either.
Guardians 3 is already finished filming, so they probably don't not that. Echo they already. I'm pretty sure they're done filming. Loki is filming. Miss Marvels is doing their stuff. I don't know what's going on. Blade. I don't know if she's gonna be in Blade. Agatha, Coven of Chaos. Maybe it could be a sorcerer witch. I don't know. Ironheart, Daredevil, Born Again. You know what? I'm gonna type down Daisy Edgar Jones' name into Twitter and see what comes up in terms of Marvel fan casting. Let's see. This could go
Yeah,
very bad.
Theater Jones is really hard on like what can she be casted on in the MCU right now? Yeah.
Someone,
Any ideas from the chat here?
there is a fan cast that said Spider Woman, but I don't know if they do. They have the rights to that? I guess they do. I'm not sure.
Do they?
Uh, I don't. I don't think so. There.
Man.
Someone said.
Ooh.
Someone said Lilith Drake. I don't know who that is. Never heard of
Yeah,
her.
I saw that also. I don't know who Lilith Drake is. Let's see.
She looks like a vampire. What the shit?
Yeah, like
Other
So she's the
Ooh.
daughter of Dracula.
oh.
Just because she's in the film Fresh, where it's a cannibalism film, is like gonna make her as a vampire.
Lilith Drake is Marvel Comics' interpretation of Dracula's own daughter, who is a living vampire similar to Jared Leto's titular anti-heroic characters in Sony's Morbius.
Morbius,
I like that.
yes, that's the best example. We got a female Morbius in MCU. That's good. Wait, cause like, isn't Dracula going to be in the MCU with Blade and all that?
Maybe. Well, I don't see why not.
Or is that not a confirmation yet?
Who is in the MCU with Blade?
In
Lilith
Wito,
Drake.
No. Dracula, isn't he gonna be the Blade's,
Probably.
like main
Probably.
villain?
Oh, I don't think it's gonna be the main villain, but probably.
Okay.
Wait, is Lilith Drake a good? Like
I have no clue.
A hero or villain?
I'm not familiar.
She looks like a villain.
Some people on Twitter saying Jean Grey. I think there's an awful casting for her.
Nah, not Jean Grey. Oh no, Lilith Drake is a hero, mostly out of an undying hate for her father. So it would make sense if if Lilith Drake were like to, work together with Blade, kind of thing. Yeah.
A lot of people keep on saying Sue Storm, but we're like, I think Jodie Comer's probably, if it's true, she's probably gonna play Sue Storm.
Jodie Comer is more mommy vibes than her.
especially if Krasinski is playing Reed Richards.
Yeah. How about if Pan Badgley is the one that played Reed Richards? Would you cast Daisy Edgar Jones as Sue Storm?
No, because Pan Bagley is also like in his 30s, is he not?
Oh, is he?
I don't know actually.
Let me see.
Pan Bagley is 35.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Which I guess is younger than Reed, but yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see.
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
no idea. I have no idea who she might be. No clue at all.
Well, I guess that's that. That's all the cast that was kind of announced.
Yeah.
Not announced, leaked.
Yeah.
So yeah, there you go. That's our MCU casting prediction. We'll just have to see, I guess, next week. When was it again? Not
It's
9 until 11.
it's a Friday till the Sunday 9 till 11. So yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we're definitely going to do an episode on it on and the usual time on Saturday. So if there is a big news on the 11th on the Sunday, expect an emergency episode or an emergency live stream. We could be doing that if there's something big that happens there. So yeah.
Fair.
All right. So I guess that's that for the MCU casting predictions. Looking forward for next week, definitely. So now, it'll just be Ariq and Albert. They'll be talking about the Lord of the Rings, or the Rings of Power, episode 1 and 2, right?
2, yeah. They released 2 episodes.
So yeah, we'll probably eventually get to spoiler discussion. So just a heads up to everyone.
Mhm.
But yeah, The Rings of Power, it came out 2 episodes. First of all, I find it funny that the day they released this, they released House of the Dragon on YouTube for free, first episode.
just to make sure.
Just to make sure.
spite
Just to
them.
make sure.
Oh,
Ooh.
but yeah.
Wait, are we going?
But
Are we going to spoiler directly? So I can put up the.
I don't. Well, I don't know if you count. Well, yeah,
I don't care.
just in
Yeah,
case,
you
I
don't
guess.
watch. Yeah.
Just in case, because I'm gonna describe where in the timeline of Middle Earth this takes place, because I think that's a big part of it.
Mhm.
Mm.
So in case you don't want to know anything,
I'll just leave now then.
okay,
Okay, so
fair.
Okay.
Teguh is the only one who's actually
So
interested.
I guess spoiler alert, right? For the Rings
Yeah,
of Power. Yeah,
yeah.
spoiler alert for that. So if you haven't watched episode 1 and 2, go ahead and watch that first, and then come back to this episode. Or
So
unless I would clip this out.
Mm.
Yeah.
I probably
All
will.
right,
So
go ahead.
yeah, I mean, this takes place in the second age of Middle Earth, which I have no familiarity about at all until this show. But basically, it's like everything that takes place prior, everything leading up to the fall of Sauron, in Middle Earth, basically. Uh, and I thought episode 1 was fine. I didn't love it. It's like a lot of like just the same thing of like setting up everything, introducing everyone to the new characters, introducing like the big bad and everything. Um, so I thought it was like super generic first episode. Although the production design incredible, that looks so good, and they have so many they will go to so many locations and it looks so incredible. Um, I just love the world that they create here. And then I thought the second episode was better. You definitely get to more to the plot. There is more action. You get more to the characters and everything. And I'm liking Elrond, the actor who played Elrond. I forgot his name. I believe, dude, he's also the same guy who plays uh
What
young Ned Stark.
is he? Oh yeah. No, I don't. The one from Division.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna look up his name. I like him. I like in episode 2. I like the thing where the relationship between him and the dwarves. What's the name?
Durin. What?
Durin.
Durin. Is it Durin? Yeah, this is Durin.
Durin the Fourth.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so yeah, I like that. And I also really like, because I'm pretty sure like Galadriel is one of the main leads. I really like Morfydd Clark, the actress who played Galadriel. I thought she was fantastic. Uh, yeah, I'll start off with that. What do you think? What do you think of the show?
Well, so far for both episodes or just the first one? Or I'm not sure what we're supposed to discuss this.
Just go with any, however you want.
Just go with any. Well, to be honest, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not entirely impressed by the whole episode so far.
Fair.
I mean, like, yeah, no, don't get me wrong. The first, what is it? It looks spectacular. It's like basically movie budget because it is. They spent like what $1 billion into the whole production, roughly that much, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's $1 billion for 5 seasons. They already greenlit 5 seasons.
Oh, okay, for 5
It's
seasons.
it's
Damn.
$1 billion across 5 seasons, which is
Huh.
still a lot. That's insanely a lot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's no surprise that it actually looks just as good as the movies like were. And I don't know why. It's like some of the I don't know, some of the dialogues just like put me off a bit. They talk in a lot of like this metaphorical bullshit that I'm just like, fancy. just get to the point. I don't need to know about why ships and rocks don't float and float, whatever. I know it's just all they're all talking in metaphorical.
Oh,
It's
okay.
really annoying. It's kind of annoying. And also, I don't know why. Like normally I don't really care much about this like little details, but like I don't know why seeing elves with like short hair kind of like threw me off a bit. If I'm not mistaken, in canon they are supposed to be all long hair and all that.
Oh yeah.
So the fact that they have like short hair like that is actually kind of weird. But honestly, oh well. They still look okay though. But like yeah, aside from those complaints, like for the most part, it was I guess kind of entertaining in a way. In a way that like we get to explore the world in a different like era compared to Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings was set. The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings was set on the third age. This was, yeah, as you said, the second age. It was completely different.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like that. Yeah, and I like to see like the what is it? Whenever they like pan out and show the elven cities, I was like, was very amazing.
Yeah.
But like story wise, I don't know where they're going with it. Honestly.
That's fair. They have 8 episodes this season. Um and no, I get the criticism, especially like again, the first episode I wasn't really hooked in the first episode. Again, the
Yeah.
only thing that I mean, I feel obliged to watch it to talk about it in the show. Um I like the performances once again. And like I really think it looks really, really good. I think the budget was put to good use. Like especially in like episode 2, the thing with the sea serpent, I thought it was great. And like even in the first episode in the I forget the name, the ice fortress thing in the opening scene, I thought that looks fantastic. But I think the budget was put to good use. But yeah, there was a lot of exposition and like trying to set up everything, meeting all the different characters. I didn't care for the arc with the hobbits. Um,
Yeah.
I didn't
Same.
really care for it. Obviously, Galadriel arc I like, and eventually the Elrond and the dwarves arc I'm starting to like. The arc with I'm just gonna get the name right. What is this? The arc with the girl with the human lady and the elves. The one
Yeah,
that
yeah,
have
yeah.
the Roman. It's the reverse Arwen Aragorn arc.
Aragorn, yeah.
Yeah,
Basically.
that one, Erondir and Brownen. Yeah,
Yeah.
that one is probably like the one that you can probably relate to the most, I guess, because it's like they sort of try to put it in that way. And that was kind of interesting, and it gets even better in episode 2. But no, I get what you mean, because again, it's very necessary for them to set up everything in the first
To
episode.
set up everything, yeah. So it's a bit hard to see where they're going.
Yeah, but I mean, I think they're probably gonna. I think the show is probably going to end with the fall with Sauron dying. I think the show is gonna end with the prologue of Fellowship,
Of Fellowship of the Ring.
if I were to guess.
Yeah, that would make the most sense, I guess, because like basically the whole start of it is basically Galadriel wanting to hunt down Sauron, right? That's kind of the whole point. So I guess it makes sense where it ends to the point where they thought they've defeated Sauron.
Yeah,
As we know, if we've watched the movies or read the book.
yeah. I mean, I didn't read the book. I
Yeah.
I read the Silmarillion, which is like sort of like a prose or something, like a short story that is set in the Second Age. I don't understand shit. Um, but yeah. Uh, but you know, again, again, like there are some scenes that are cool. I like the dinner scene with the with um I like this dinner scene with fuck, what's his name? Elron
Sauron and Durin.
and Durin and the wife, which name is what the hell is Durin's wife name?
I forgot. It's that starts with a D, I think.
Disa.
Disa. Yeah.
Disa's great. I like Disa. But yeah. But yeah, I mean, I guess like we're sort of still we're mixed about it, are we?
So the thing is, right? The reason why I keep complaining about the story's not getting anywhere, blah blah blah, is because I'm obviously comparing it to a House of the Dragon, which is like similar type of series, obviously fantasy setting and all that. And like in that one, like it's clear where the story is going even from the first episode, right?
Uh-huh.
Like we all picked it up immediately, but this one like it's still kind of all over the place. So yeah, that's why I was still on the fence about it. And of course, we haven't seen any. And you know me, my
And
brain is simple. I like seeing action stuff and all that. And technically, we
we
haven't.
we saw a bit.
Yeah, the one where they fought the weird
The
orc-looking
orc.
thing in the
That one was
the.
that one was scary looking. That one was scary looking orc.
I don't know. Yeah, it was low-key horror because like they were crawling through, like the elf he was crawling through like tunnels and shit.
That kid is annoying though. It's like Tio or something. That kid's annoying as hell.
Yeah,
I hate that
He's-
kid already. They're probably
Yeah,
gonna
that's true.
redeem him, makes him likable, but yeah, I think that kind of annoying. But yeah, no, you're right. But yeah, the one thing at the end of episode 1 where Galadriel was supposed to go to the what's it called? It's over the V. The
Valinor.
Valinor. Valinor.
Yeah.
All these names is gonna fly through my head. But it's supposed to go Valinor, and then she jumped off. My first thought was like, what the hell is she gonna do? You gonna swim all the way back to mainland? That's exactly
She
what
really
she
did.
did. in the
She really
episode.
did. She
Like,
really did
it
try
was
to
so
swim
far
back
away.
to Middle Earth.
It was so far away. I was like, what the hell? Yeah, no. Um,
I did,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, is there any particular stuff that you liked then, at least?
Killer stuff. I'm trying to figure out what I liked. I don't know. There's like nothing of significance yet for me. I can't seem to put a figure on it.
Fair. Fair. And yeah, again, just so I get it out of the way, since I forgot just now, the guy who plays Elrond is Robert Aramayo, and yeah, he did play young Ned Stark. So
Yeah, and old Ned Stark played Boromir. Where did
Oh
Kay
my
mention it?
Oh yeah, that's true. But you know,
Yeah, basically, yeah,
I really, if we're following again the Hobbits arc, couldn't really care for. Also, I don't know who that guy is. The random dude that fells
I have an idea. I don't know why. I want to believe he's like a wizard.
wizard.
Like Saruman.
That's what
Yeah,
that's what my
Saruman
brain.
or Gandalf,
Gandalf?
is. I mean,
Might
to be honest,
be.
he could actually be Gandalf or Saruman.
I think that's how wizards came in Middle Earth. They just like appeared out of nowhere one day. I believe that's sort of like how they were, like their origins.
What
I
I
might be
remembered,
wrong.
yeah. I think they just appeared out of nowhere. They weren't born or anything.
Yeah, although with the way how the characters were and the look of it, and like how it's like scruffy looking and sort of like talk to animals, it could be Radagast the Brown, maybe, because he's also a wizard.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, I'm guessing it's either Gandalf, Radagast, or Saruman. I guess.
Yeah, I wanted to say it's Gandalf or Saruman just because maybe
I don't really
because
want to.
they're like they're the most significant like wizards, right?
Fair.
And
I don't really
later
want to.
books.
I don't really want to look it up because in case they actually spoiler it. And we
Yeah,
can
it
talk
actually
about
could be a spoiler. Yeah, I think we're supposed to learn the identity like on a later episode or something.
Yeah, but that was like that was like interesting promise. But yeah, again, the Hobbits arc, not the biggest fan of. I guess we'll see where that goes. The Elrond Dwarven arc, interesting where it goes as well. I don't know where it's going. The Bronwyn and what's the elf's name? God damn it, so many characters. Arondir, Bronwyn
Yeah.
Arondir arc. I like that. I like that kind of okay, but yeah, the Galadriel arc is where I'm the most interested because again, I thought she was great. There's like this doesn't sound right, but she have like trauma in her eyes that she act out, like the way how her eyes like sort of traumatic. And I think that really sells her character of sort of like my brother's dead. I need to do this. This is my duty. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Wants to avenge him and all that. Which is pretty cool arc, I guess. Yeah, wanting to
Yeah.
see Sauron. Not to mention that we've, at least in the big screen, we've never seen Sauron in a physical form apart from that intro, that little intro in Fellowship.
Yeah, true.
Otherwise, oh, and I should mention, actually, yeah, what is it? There's a character, the High King, the Elf High King, mention, like
Mhm.
introduce.
Mm-hmm.
Celebrimbor. Like I know for a fact that he was the one like responsible for making the Rings of Power, if I'm not mistaken. Or at least that's what it was. Or at least that's what it was in the video game. I'm not sure. I think in the books as well. I think Celebrimbor was the one who forged all the rings.
Gotcha. That makes sense. That's an important character then.
Yeah, I mean, not to mention like the show is called Rings of Power, so it is probably going to go into the how the rings
Yeah.
are forged in the first place and all that.
And they did mention like sort of I think it was him who mentioned that they have like a forge, a powerful forge or something, right? So that might be
Mhm.
where the Rings of Power got created.
Yeah, like something he like Celebrimbor mentioned something about this thing can produce fire, as hot as dragon fire or whatever.
Okay.
So yeah. Okay, so
Interesting.
oh sorry, yeah, confirmed by Katie. Yeah, Celebrimbor
Yeah.
is the elven who smith the rings of power. Yeah, I read that from a video game from the
Mhm.
Shadow of Mordor.
Fair. I think the last thing that I can add to this is that I like that even because we're taking place in so many different locations and so many like four different arcs, sort of four different groups of people, different stories.
Yeah.
I like that they did the map. They do the map thing because that's something from the Middle Earth films that I wish they sort of do. Like I don't know. They're saying that they went from Isengard to to Rivendell to
Yeah, like where is that? Where from where exactly?
yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, I said I don't know how far that is, but like they show the map. It's like okay, that's sort of help. That's kind of cool to show
it's
where
very
everyone
helpful.
is.
Yeah.
So
At
I like
least,
that part.
yeah, because in Game of Thrones, I remember the areas because they didn't show it in the series, but they did show it in the opening,
Intro,
so you can
yeah,
kind of see where stuff is. You can remember that, yeah. And I think the world of what do you call it, Middle Earth is arguably a bit more complex than that of like Westeros. Well, just Westeros, I guess it's more complex than just Westeros alone. So,
Hmm.
so it does really help to, yeah, signify like where they from and all that, the different lands, empires, whatnot.
Fair. Okay. I mean, yeah. I guess you have any other thoughts or not? We can just wrap up the
Mm,
discussion.
yeah, no, I have no other thoughts. Just thought it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, I'll say the theme music by Howard Shore, opening song in episode 2, fantastic. And the composer is Bear McCreary, who I'm not too familiar with, but he did the rest of the music. It's good, but it's not as great as the Howard Shore one. So it's sort of like overpowering when they did the opening intro, and I'm like, oh, Howard Shore did this, and it's brilliant. But like the rest of the music, I wish Howard Shore did it because he did like all the Middle Earth stuff, right? So yeah. But yeah, otherwise, overall, solid show, solid start. Curious to see where this goes. I'm gonna follow through to the rest of the season.
Yep,
Um,
definitely.
but yeah, I think the outstanding for me are again Galadriel. So looking forward to
Anyway,
that.
we should mention this. What is it? So for the next episode 3, and I guess also we should also mention for House of the Dragon episode 2 as well, and so on.
Yeah.
We're not gonna discuss it like directly live on the show. We're going to like separate it in a different video
Mm-hmm.
because there will be quite a lot to discuss for all of us. And not to mention that Kelvin and Teguh, or at least Teguh not yet, hasn't started Rings of Power.
Yeah.
And he doesn't watch
So
House of the Dragon yet, so
yeah, we'll if we are caught up, we'll do like weekly episodes of each of the shows separate, or weekly reviews of each episode separately to the main show. And
yeah.
again, like this one, like what we did for House of the Dragons, we'll probably just do this for like the first episode and like the
Yeah.
season recap. That will be part of the main show. Otherwise, we will do a separate thing bonus available both on the YouTube platform and on the audio podcast as well. So yeah,
Yeah.
hopefully it
There you go.
makes it easier for everyone to keep track as well.
Yes.
I think that's probably it.
Yeah, that's the end of the Ring of Power discussion. Can see the next stuff later. And now we have to get everyone back in because we're going to talk about something that we all watched. Where is
We
it?
do. We're gonna talk about She-Hulk, Attorney at Law.
Just remove the
Yeah.
thing.
So once everyone's back here, we gotta find a way to call to go. Message.
I
in our
bet
private
you
chat.
he just fell asleep. He's like, I'm done.
You think so? Well, Calvin's not here
Bet.
too, so we gotta find him.
What? Yeah, I'm back.
Hey, we're done. We're
Teguh's
done.
not here, yeah?
Teguh's not
Okay.
here.
Yeah, alright. So yeah, there you go. That's
Cool.
the Rings of Power. And now let's move on to another one that we're going to talk. She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, episode 3 review.
Yeah.
Do we wait for the go?
Let's
Should
put
we
Teguh
just go
back.
first and then?
I'll just
I'm
I'll just
gonna
put him
try
back
to. I'm
in
gonna. We'll just start. I'm gonna try to contact him.
and just talk
Alright,
about the like, I don't know, thoughts on it, I guess, or something.
I wasn't here for on episode 1 and 2 for She-Hulk, so I'll just start with that first.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Why not?
Yeah, I'm just gonna be brief about it. Episode 1, She-Hulk, probably one of the worst first episode.
Wow.
Ag-
Attorney at law, and we don't do any lawyering. So really, I really don't care about her. The training arc was rushed. All right, kind of thing. There's no
Okay.
way she got her power, and she's like, oh yeah, I definitely can control it just perfectly, whatsoever,
Mm.
almost perfectly, I guess. Yeah, yeah. In like what, How many months? 3 months when she was out. Yeah, in just that like short amount of time. I'm pretty sure they
Yeah.
just kind of rushed that because to get into the actual lawyer stuff. So yeah, I hated it.
Yep. Yep.
uh,
Similar
and
reasons. Yeah.
then episode two was actually getting pretty fun. Yeah, she got the case with was it Blonsky? So
Blonsky.
yeah,
Yeah. Emil
yeah,
Blonsky.
Emil Blonsky. I thought, yeah. So yeah, I quite like episode two. So yeah, there's that. Um, so yeah, that's my quick, very brief thoughts on episode 1 and 2. Yeah. Uh, so yeah, I guess we should just jump into the episode 3 now.
Yeah,
Uh,
you can might as well just go ahead and
all
continue
We
right.
on.
can start. Yeah.
Okay,
Might as
so
well start
here,
with it. Oh wait.
episode
Where's
3.
the?
I quite like the first half of it because of, because you're doing actually doing the Emil Blonsky trial. I think that's episode 3, right?
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Yeah, when
the
you're like
actual
doing the
trial. Yeah.
hearing and everything. Yeah, that was actually, I thought it was pretty cool, at least. However, I absolutely hated it. The why they even have to do the whole Dennis trial thing?
Oh yeah.
Why
That one.
Dennis? Here, I'll just say this. Why do they feel the need to put Dennis in the show? Albert defended it as being like, so that they can have like what's the name? One case every episode kind of thing.
Trial
But
of
they
the
could,
week. Yeah.
yeah, trial of the week kind of thing. But really, they could have just gone with something else. Um, because one of the things that I keep seeing on the internet from like comments and everything, I keep hearing that, oh yeah, She-Hulk is bad because they go with the trope of like man bad, woman better kind of thing. I see that a
Hmm.
lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and I know She-Hulk is like, she breaks the fourth wall and everything. She's supposed to be like kind of like a satire, I think. Something like
Yeah.
that, right?
The show is a satire,
But
yeah, in a way.
yeah, the show is a satire, but the problem is, not everyone gets that, and putting Dennis in just kind of sends the wrong message. I feel like, yeah, with how horrible he is, it just really sends the wrong message to like people that don't really
Yeah. I
know.
mean, to be honest, you can tell he was blatantly made to be this annoying
Yeah.
white
Annoying,
male.
misogynistic kind of thing, right?
Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Misogynistic.
like an ignorant, yeah, in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can
I
tell
mean,
that he
we
was
know.
Which there
purposely
are a
like
lot
that.
of which there are a lot of that in the world.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Yeah.
we all know the Andrew Tate
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but still though, what's the thing? I really hate the inclusion of him being in there. It just kind of like pushes that narrative, I guess. Yeah, and yeah, I just don't like that too much. Some people find it. Some people also don't like when she's like, oh, saying, "Oh, if I'm doing it infinitely better than you on the episode 1 on like controlling the anger." But really, I kind
Yeah.
of like
Yeah.
just find that as like to be like a sibling banter kind of thing, so I don't mind that too much. Yeah, but still, just the inclusion of Dennis and then that whole part of doing the trial is it's just a waste of time. It's really a waste of
I
time. I feel like
Mhm.
I thought the trial was like weak. I don't think the trial was written well. I think it's like
it's not.
it's I don't know if the writers, because I think they all of the writers come from a comedy background, and I don't think they have like a court, not court. What's the word for it? Like a
Court
procedural
ethics.
like a court procedure. There's a subgenre to film. It's like a court procedural thing. I don't know what's it actually called, but like those like trial
Yeah.
films, the law films. you sort of need to have experience writing that, and I don't think the writers have that kind of background because they come from
I don't
comedy.
think
So
they
like
do.
you can sort of tell that some of them are like kind of weak. Some of the writing for that stuff.
It's very weak, as the Dennis one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I have several defense for the Dennis thing. One is like in a one. Okay, so the part where it's sort of like men bad, women good kind of thing. The one defense is that this film, like you said, is breaking the fourth wall, told from the perspective of She-Hulk. So that's maybe how she sees things. So that's one. It's very different of how like Miss Marvel or everything else was just like seeing from like a third person, and this is sort of in a way it's skewed from a first person perspective, sort of like How I Met Your Mother of like Barney Stinson telling the story, and even like not Barney Stinson, Ted Mosby telling the story. It's like at one point doesn't he like several times like, you know what, that doesn't happen. Sorry, this is what happened. So it's sort of like the unreliable narrator kind of thing.
Mhm.
So that's how I perceive it. So in a way, that's sort of a way. And the second thing, they sort of need this arc to, especially with the shape-shifting Asgardian, they needed to sort of make the wrecking crew, which is at the very end, the guy with the people with the tools. Those are like the D tier Marvel supervillains, dude. And I was so excited when they come out. I was like, oh my god, wait, there's four of them. They have like a screwdriver. They have like a wrench and everything. I was like, oh my god, is that the wrecking crew? And then at one point they mentioned Thunderball. Did you get the blood from wherever? No, I couldn't get the blood. And as soon as they say Thunderball, I was like, oh my god, that's actually the wrecking crew, because they're like basically the wrecking crew again are D tier like street level superheroes which have dealt with Daredevil, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, and they got
They're
like
superheroes?
they're super villains.
Okay. These heroes system.
Oh yeah, they're Bulldozer, Pile Driver, Thunderball, Wrecker. They're like they got their powers, I believe, from like it's basically like Asgardian like enhanced items. I don't remember exactly how they got it, but it's like they got like enhanced weapons. So by introducing the Asgardian in the episode, it sort of makes it like not far fetched that these four random people got like Asgardian weapons in a way, right? So that's sort of like my justification for it a little. But
Okay,
I
now
do.
knowing that makes a bit more sense.
That's
Yeah.
a bit more
It's
sense,
sort
'cause
of
I
it's
didn't
sort of
know
for
I
them
didn't
to
know
sort
there
of for
were
them to like.
Asgardian weapons. I thought they're just random powered up weapons. I didn't know they were Asgardian
No,
related.
they did say they
Yeah,
stole
They
it from
mentioned
a
it.
Asgardian
Didn't they
construction
rob?
site or
Oh, they
something.
did.
Yeah.
Oh
They
right,
mentioned
okay.
that.
Oh yeah, a new Asgardian construction site. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought they would.
But I didn't know
they.
they were. Yeah, I thought they were just some random thugs that like some dude hired.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
I
okay.
mean,
I
like,
didn't know they
yeah.
were the wrecking crew. Yeah, all right, that makes more
I guess
Yeah.
sense
they are
now.
supposed to be random
which
thugs.
which I'm assuming they're based on that. And jumping forward here, I think they mentioned like, oh no, we're gonna be in trouble. So I'm guessing someone hired them. I don't know who hired them. Could be Titania, because we saw Titania earlier in the show, I think episode 1, and we haven't
Episode
seen her
1.
again. So
Yeah.
could be her, could be a different big bad that we haven't seen yet, but I'm assuming they're gonna be related to the big bad, whoever it is. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Do you think you're going to ever see Hulk again after he went off to space?
Oh, that's actually one thing that I want to touch as well, because me and Ariq in the previous episode, we speculated that that footage was an old footage that someone released, tried to get Abomination in trouble so he doesn't get paroled. And the reason we say that was because the timeline is kind of weird, because at the post-credit scene of Shang-Chi, Hulk still have the cast, and in the first episode of She-Hulk, Hulk have the cast.
Okay.
So that means that the post-credit scene of Shang-Chi and the part where Abomination fights Wong takes place during the entire run.
The entire runtime of Shang-Chi?
Wait, no, my
No?
brain is broke. My brain's broken now. Hold on. So, okay, so Abomination fights Wong. So now that doesn't make sense unless Bruce Banner hurts his arm again, because Abomination fights Wong in the middle of the film Shang-Chi.
Yes.
And then at the end of Shang-Chi, Bruce Banner is back as Bruce Banner, and his arm is like injured. But he is currently, right now, we know he's in space. So he has to come back to Earth like by the end of this show or something, and he have to hurt his arm again? Am I thinking this right?
Maybe he just do the whole thing before going to space, you know?
My brain
Uh,
is destroyed with the timeline right now. I'm confused. Someone talk. Someone
Oh,
take over.
I
Think what they
honestly,
thought.
I honestly don't remember the cast at all in Shang-Chi post credit scene. Yeah. But yeah.
My brain is hurt.
But yeah, so yeah, I guess that cleared up a bit of the Asgard, the Wrecking Crew stuff. The Emil Blonsky stuff though was pretty cool, I think. Quite like that. What's the name? Though I kind of wish that they would have spent more time, just I don't know. I feel like just looking up Wong. It's just kind of like so
He's a
convenient. Just
target.
like
He's a
open the
target
LinkedIn.
associate.
It's like open LinkedIn and it's like, oh, Wong. Just give him a call. Yeah. I agree here with Mr. Bluebolt. Wong saying, "I must
I must
depart."
That
depart.
was really good. That
I
was
must
really
depart.
that was
Yeah,
really
that
funny.
was really funny. He was about to get arrested. Like, I must depart.
Technically, you committed a felony. I must depart. That was hilarious.
That has meme potential right
I must depart. Yeah, no, I must depart definitely is memeable.
there. All right, yeah. How about Ariq and Teguh? What's your thoughts on episode 3 so far?
Let's
I
see. Yeah,
will
no,
say,
apart from the
yeah.
Amasito. No, I'm sorry.
Uh,
Go on. No,
No, no,
don't
you go,
go
you
Teguh
go
on.
first.
first. You go first.
Are you sure? Well, I
Yeah.
just wanted to
Okay.
say, yeah, apart from the Dennis the Dennis arc, is can I refer
The
it as?
Dennis arc.
Apart from the Dennis arc is like it was like fine because honestly the Emil Blonsky stuff is genuinely interesting, like about about him, like the shit that has happened since what Incredible Hulk, which was like the second
Yeah.
movie of the MCU. So like yeah, so that part was like quite interesting, seeing him to go through reform and all that kind of stuff. Like it was an actual like an actual case that she's taking. So that's
Mhm.
that's really cool. I like that. Yeah, only the deadest part I kind of disliked, but I guess with the whole wrecking crew in the end, it made some sense, sort of. It's kind of a loose.
Mhm.
The connection is a bit loose. It's just like this
It's just
elf is
sort of
from
to ease
Asgard. The
them. It's
tools
to
they
ease
have
them
is from
in.
Asgard.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's a bit. It's not a direct connection, but you know what? I
Yeah.
guess it makes more sense. Yeah.
It's just a
So
show. There's Asgard and there's Asgardian construction sites.
It's
there is yes. You
no.
Asgard
It's
exists. There are old elven women and tools, like real
Yep.
tools, not
you know
like
you
idiot
know you
tools.
know what this proves. Us guardians are very careless. They literally have their tools lying around somewhere and people found it. Like if this is
Yes.
enchanted weapons, enchanted tools, they should be more careful with it. Come on, us guardians. Get
I
your
just
shit
like that
together.
a tool, okay, a construction tool is literally a flail. Like I've never seen a construction worker just,
Oh man, dude, have you ever hammer a
take out.
nail?
Oh, what? Use a flail instead?
Yeah, like no. If you can see, you just kind of like
Here,
spins it around and just like dang dang dang
so
dang dang
here,
dang.
Tang, 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 tang.
let me tell you the powers of each of the wrecking crew. So
All right.
bulldozer, he have his weapon. He have like a armored helmet that is like super enhanced,
Okay.
and he also sort of have
Okay.
superhuman
It's a
strength in
hard
a way.
it's a
Okay.
hard hat, okay.
Pile driver, he has all of them have superhuman strength in a way, but pile driver, his specialty is he have big ass hands. He have oversized hands. Um,
Oh damn. It's like
Okay.
steamroller, but like hands. Not
Hands.
biceps. Not biceps.
Thunder Thunderbolt, he have like a wrecking ball that he used to
Yeah, that's the one I was mentioning
yeah,
then.
Yeah.
Yeah, flail.
a mobile wrecking ball that he can use, and wrecker basically he used a crowbar, enchanted crowbar.
Chetted crowbar.
So I don't know. Like when they appear, I saw the guy with like a heart helmet thing. It's just so stupid. Like everyone else makes sense, have a ranch, a filet, and
He's
like
gonna
a
headbutt
crowbar.
She-Hulk.
And it's like I have a hard hat.
I have a hard hat. I'm indestructible.
Yeah, as you do. That's why they told you to wear a hard hat. Yeah. All right, Teguh. How about you?
Episode 3, and since I wasn't here, episode 2 was definitely a lot better than episode 1. I can actually like start to enjoy it. Like I think, yeah, the main problem is I feel like the court scenes are supposed to be like funny, but they weren't really, you know.
It missed the
So
mark
like,
for me.
Yeah,
huh?
they missed. Yeah,
It
they
really
missed the
missed
mark.
the mark for me. All
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
jokes in the courtroom
I
and
didn't
everything.
mind Dennis as much because I feel like he
Right.
wasn't there as much to be like men are incompetent. He's just there to be like Dennis is incompetent. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I know, but it's like the
Agree with
general, like a lot of people kind of take it that way about
yeah. I mean, I
man
can see
dad.
why.
Yeah,
I just
But
personally
like,
find it boring. That's it. It's nothing
yeah,
to do
yeah,
with all that.
same.
yeah. So episode 1, I disliked. Episode 2 was a bit more okay. Episode 3 was just I couldn't care. Is kind of
I
like
couldn't care.
I'm with you there. Like it's sort of 1, 2 is the peak right now, and then 3 sort of goes down a little
Three
bit for
went
me.
down. Three
I
went
didn't
down.
really I wasn't a biggest fan of 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Uh,
Also,
what else is there?
once again, some of the CGI for She-Hulk in this episode was not that good again. Like I thought the last episode was
yeah,
good.
yeah. It was
Yeah.
like
Abomination looks good
when
in this
Yeah,
episode.
he
but
does.
She-Hulk-
He does. But She-Hulk
when
is
One of the-
was when
It was, I think, the one that stands out is when they first met they first met Dennis. She was being called. She's wearing the suit. She was being called to the office, and then she comes.
yeah,
that whole scene-
yeah. No, that felt
That whole
like
scene is so jarring. It feels
yeah,
uncomfortable.
Oh,
that
right, yeah, I
felt, like,
remember, yeah,
really
yeah.
bad.
when she was walking to the office or something.
Yeah.
And when she entered the
Yeah,
room,
yeah.
that's when I first like,
Oh.
okay, that's
Oh well,
really bad.
I noticed that this one like she walks into the office. The way she moves around is kind of like a rendering
weird.
from a 2013 game or something.
Yeah. No, that's exactly what it felt like.
They ran out of, I don't know, what do you use, RAMs?
Rams. And not enough polys.
Yeah, man, gotta run that Minecraft server.
I wonder because Marvel has been doing this for Disney Plus shows. Like they still edit stuff after the fact. If after it's released, they still like edit it and they release it. I wonder if they will eventually do it again for
make
like
it look
She-Hulk to make it look better over time if they have it. I don't know, but yeah.
They should.
Yeah,
Yeah.
technically should. They're basically submitting a late assignment, but oh,
Draft 1, you know.
yeah.
Can-
Okay,
I,
so
I think
we're
I
not
think
gonna-
I think we all agree Wong is good. Wong
Wong is
is
good.
great.
Wong is good,
Wong's
yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Fred-
I like that the friend tried to send a thirst trap like she's a librarian. I sent a picture of books. I'm like, what?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I know,
oh,
but
yeah.
but the thing is, like he didn't mention any of that. Like Wong did say, like I came here for all the library books or something.
Yeah, I know. I kind of wish Wong, yeah, reference that.
Where's the library? Yeah, or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted
Through the
that.
portal. Where's the
Or,
library?
like open the portal. Is this the lady of the books?
Yeah, is it the lady? Yeah, I'd expect them to say that or something like that. You know, like he actually got trapped.
First rep. Yeah. Do you think we're ever going to see Abomination again in the future after he went straight with his 7 soulmates?
Unless it's something super necessary, I don't see it because they don't allow him to turn to Abomination.
Yeah. Otherwise,
Yeah.
he'll
Or,
be
or,
jailed
or he's gonna
again.
be back. Yeah.
In prison.
What if he's like secret edition to the what's the Suicide Squad thing for form of Thunder something?
Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts. Yeah.
Yeah. What if it's like he just
He might
put
be.
him
They
in
sort
there.
of they sort of need a muscle, so he might
Yeah,
be.
right. It makes sense, and he can control Abomination now. So
Which is
him
cool.
being in
Which is
that,
cool. I like.
Yeah,
I like.
which is
that
cool.
idea.
Yeah.
and it's covert, right? So it's under the ground kind of thing. It makes
Yeah.
sense
Yeah,
if
that's
he's
true.
there.
It really
And I feel like that-
shows. It really shows that those superhuman serum that they did, even though it like turned you into an Abomination or a Hulk, like it can be controlled. It just really depends on like the people, right? Like again, like the Bruce thing, it's sort of because it's like two different personas. She-Hulk is still She-Hulk,
Mhm.
and Abomination, I guess, is still Blonsky, but it was just corrupted earlier on. They're like the same person or whatever. But yeah, it's cool. It showed that there's the growth.
It sounded interesting throughout the what was the name? During the hearing thingy. It's like hearing the side of the story from Blonsky. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
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 With the one in episode 2, right, where he's like going on about how Hulk was the
Oh,
hero.
is
and
that
he
episode
was,
2?
Yeah, that was episode 2.
Oh, was that
where he
episode
was
2?
going?
Oh,
Yeah, the one where he was going off about like Hulk is the hero and he's like in prison kind of thing, right?
Yeah, that story was
yeah.
two.
Yeah.
whoops. Never mind.
But I know I get it. I like that part as well.
Yeah.
Humanizes
Fair.
him, you know.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I think the whole episode is okay. I didn't love it. I'm curious to see where it go. I think this is how they bring in Daredevil. Probably because the Wrecking Crew is like street level stuff, right? So they probably might bring in Daredevil in the next couple of episodes. We'll see. And I don't think we're gonna see Megan Thee Stallion in the next episode. I think she's done.
I hope
doubt.
not.
That post credit scene was okay. I think it's on the same line as like of Baron Zemo dancing and like Star Lord dancing. It's like cringy. It's like cringy dance. I've never been a fan of any of those. I think Zemo's the most best one because Zemo's one just feels so out of character. While everyone else feels like this is in characters, but it's like cringy. So yeah.
The reason why I immediately jumped on the episode is because I saw a Reddit post of like, this is the MCU now, and it's like her twerking. I'm like, the fuck is this?
I have never.
So I watched it.
Like, I have a question. I have never followed like Megan Thee Stallion, like as her career. Like I know her song. I listen to her song. Does she actually like stick out her tongue all the time when she's like dancing like all the time?
Is she that's the thing. I didn't know. Is she a real like star? I thought she was just like I thought she was just like an ironic like Cardi B or something.
No, she's
real.
She's a real person.
She's a real person. Okay, cool.
My friend just knocked his head saying that that's Megan Thee Stallion actually does the in real life all the time. So that's her stick.
She has that famous. She has that famous TikTok song, the one like that goes. I think the yada 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 yada.
I may have heard of it. I may have heard of it at one point, but I can't recall.
She performed in the Oscars. It was weird. But I just didn't know if she actually does the stick her tongue out and make the sound effect in real life or not, because that's so weird.
Well, to be honest, like Cardi B kind of does that, so like I don't see why she
Jordan and Michael Jordan did that.
Well, he does it in game. He doesn't do it like in real. It's not like when he's walking down the street. It's like.
How do you know? How do you know? How do you know, Albert?
Well, I've never seen him, but I doubt it. I doubt he does.
Exactly.
And to be fair, I don't think she actually sticks out her tongue in normal days. Outside of like
she's ordering food. I'm gonna have the clam chowder.
Yeah.
That is disturbing.
I shouldn't be. I feel like I'm bullying. I feel like I'm bullying her. I shouldn't be doing this. I'm sorry, but yeah.
She won't do that in real life. Just
it's her signature, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. So same like Michael
cringy.
Jordan.
It's so cringy.
Yeah. The amount of people that got so like triggered by the what's the name post credits window that's working, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, that post when I mentioned on Reddit had like a lot of attention on it, lots of upvotes and all that.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. The amount of people who are upset with those post credit scene, if She-Hulk is in real life and is twerking right in front of their faces, they wouldn't complain about it.
Oh no, I'm sorry. No, I have never find twerking hot in any way. If you do, you're a bit weird. You're cap. You're weird. You're weird. You are weird. I am judging you hard. You are weird if you think twerking is hot.
I'll now greet Ariq by twerking.
Well, if you're twerking, that's fine.
Our camera is off.
No, not only is it off, but I like Kelvin, so that's okay. I don't like She-Hulk.
Damn.
I haven't practiced it in a while, so I don't think I can do it now.
Me and Kelvin have been friends for 10 years, so it's okay. I've never been friends with She-Hulk, okay? See?
Yeah.
Yeah. Weird that people really take offense on that twerking.
To be honest, like
It's literally
to be honest,
just a
actually, I
throw
would
you
have as
can.
well. I would have as well, but it's like it's not part of the main thing. It's just like an after credit for shits and giggles. So like, I don't care.
Yeah, right. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
if that
I mean, all the after
scene were
credits has
like
been jokes and
I don't
giggles.
know, in the middle of the
If
episode
it's like
kind of thing,
if
then
it's like
maybe
in the
sure.
middle, yeah, it's like apaan sih lu? What the hell?
Yeah, like why are we doing this? Yeah, this just
It's
a
after
random
yeah
shit and
after
giggles.
credits for lols. Yeah, so no
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
What's this?
Twerk along.
Miss
Oh,
Watch
Mr.
along,
Mr.
but full of
Blue, Mr.
twerks.
Blue Bolt says in the chat, we need a councilman twerk along, a watch along,
Hey,
but full of twerks.
I'm sorry,
Hey.
but bro, you got kind of mad sus.
Wait, what film? What
That
film?
is
What
mad
film? If
sus.
we were to do a twerk along, what film would that be? That warrants a twerk along.
Cats.
No, we need to.
It has to be.
Cats.
It has to
Cats.
be. What?
No.
That there's a lot.
Oh my
What
god.
did your friend say? What did he suggest?
He said Muppets.
Okay, that works too.
Muppets. Oh god, Albert.
Am I a
Albert
man
might
or
be
am
too
I a
hot on this
Muppet and
one.
then you twerk to it? Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If like Nicki Minaj ever got a documentary or biopic, yeah,
Should be called twerk along.
yeah, it's a twerk along.
Call it twerk along.
So yeah, expect that,
Okay.
Mr. Blue Bolt, whenever Nicki Minaj biopic comes out.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right, yeah. Anything else to say on episode 3 of
I
She-Hulk?
think I'm good.
I'm very looking
Yeah, I'm
forward
good
to
as well.
episode 4. No, I'm just kidding. There's like 2 other series I'd rather watch that is currently ongoing.
This is currently bottom tier of the 3 series. You're right. It's like
Yeah, it
House of
is.
Dragons,
Yeah.
Ring of Power, She-Hulk right now. So
Yeah.
You,
For me
wait,
as well.
do you guys think that? I think at one point we talked about maybe they'll. I think Albert was the one that mentioned it, like maybe talking about like the new Sokovia Accords kind of thing. Do you think that they'll ever
Yeah.
touch on that?
I think eventually they will. I hope so. I hope they will. It's like they still
Yeah,
have
it's
like
such a
they still
good.
have they still have 6 episodes to go. It's plenty of time.
Yeah, yeah. Touching the Sokovia, it's like the new Sokovia Accord is it'll be like such a nice. What's the name? A good plot, I guess. And also she's in the superhuman like division or something.
And
It's
that will
insane.
Division, yeah.
that will fit a lot. That will fit nicely with the Thunderbolts being a thing, of sort of like they become a black ops team because maybe they have to the government stuff too, right? So an
Yeah, that makes
abomination.
sense.
So yeah,
Mhm.
if they do it,
Yeah,
so we'll have to see.
they really need to do that. Yeah, at some point. So yeah.
One can hope.
All right. Yeah. So I guess we don't have any other thoughts on She-Hulk, Attorney at
Mhm.
Law, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, there you go, guys. That's episode 3 review of She-Hulk. So yeah, I guess we'll just I don't know plug it out. Is that what we do now?
So what we do, plug it out.
I lost my.
Before we plug, we
What?
should probably. Do we want to do the reviews first before we plug?
But the review comes after the plug.
Okay, whichever works.
And
Let's-
with that,
let's-
I will plug myself first because
Okay.
I'm first.
Go
You
ahead.
can find me on Instagram at Ariq Andria. You can find me on Rikidu on Letterbox. Go.
You can find me on Instagram at TG23399, and you can find me on Twitter at Tegidu.
Kelvin.
All right. Yeah, and you guys can find me on Instagram KYA27 and Disco Monkey on Letterboxd and YouTube. My YouTube has hot again now. Because I'm not
Oh.
in my home. Yeah.
Fair.
All right, lastly, Albert.
Before I plug mine, I just want to shout out this comment from Katie Lynch. Twerk along to Les Mis. That's like the saddest twerk along ever. What the hell?
I know, right? How do you do a dramatic twerk?
that's like a sad twerk. Oh my god.
I know, right?
Okay.
I'm trying
Anyway,
to
you can.
imagine it right now.
But yeah, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok at Wiradharma. Find all my videos on TikTok there, and find the YouTube channel Jaw Movies and Letterbox. The Letterbox and YouTube channel is Jaw Movies. If you want to see the video version of the podcast, see Calvin's haircut and everything like that, you can only see it in the YouTube channel version. of the Councilmen podcast on Joe Movies. Otherwise, if you're listening on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Podbean, you can listen to us there. Basically, I think we're available on all audio platform. If we're not available on audio platform, reach out to us either on the YouTube comment section or email us at councilmenshow@gmail.com. Let us know what platform we're missing at, and then I'll add it there. But yeah, we're basically everywhere. It's called The Councilmen, and you can find our socials at Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at Councilmen Show. Again, if you want to see what we watch every week, that's on the Councilmen Show Letterboxd account. And Twitter and Instagram, we get updating it regularly for all of our posts. And outside of just this week's episode, we mentioned it already, but me and Ariq did a separate episode for House of Dragons episode 2. It's available on this channel. If you're watching it right now, it's available there. Or if you're listening on the audio podcast, it should be on the feed as well. I think we talked about like 30 minutes about that episode. Like, I think the first 10 minutes is probably talking about why we're doing it, and then the rest of the 20
Yeah.
minutes actually talking about the episode. So check it
So
out
why are we
there
doing it?
to save time from the
No,
actual
no.
episode.
Don't let Kelvin watch it himself. He's a grown man. Let Kelvin watch it
I don't
himself.
have to enough for it.
Yeah, but once again, check us out on all that platform. Subscribe to the YouTube, obviously help us out, and subscribe on the other podcast platform as well, and leave us a review. If you do leave us a review, and we'll read it out on the show. Like today, we have a review today, which we will read out to you guys. So
Oh, Teguh will read out.
Teguh will read this
All
out.
right. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Teguh.
Giving this review, sorry, by the real Barry Lynn. All right, glad to know it's not the fake Barry Lynn. Giving this 5 stars just to get their attention, since they won't read non-5 stars reviews from what I heard. We won't.
Ironically, there is no rating system on this platform, so that's
So I have no idea what that's all about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, I think this podcast is fun though. These guys have so much more potential. I think the hosts are great, fun. Personality makes the show enjoyable, though I wish Tig would speak more. Sometimes I forget he's in the show because he's so damn quiet all the time. It's my thing.
Mm.
Some of the
Yeah.
episodes are too long, though kind of conflicted because I like both when they go off track, but I also like to get my digestible content. Well, just digest it long term. Weekly watches is one of the best things they have going. Also, I wish they stop with the weekly reviews of the pop culture episodes like Moon Knight and Miss Marvel. Usually skip those parts and just go wait to the episode where they recap the full season. Okay. I don't know why they don't make separate videos on Albert's YouTube channel for those weekly episodes instead. I saw his trailer reaction to Wakanda Forever, by the way. Love the passion. August 18th.
So
Thank
Nice,
you,
nice.
Barry Lynn, for your review.
real Barry
Because of
Lynn.
the
Real
real
Barry
Barry
Lynn.
Lynn, not the fake one. We decided
the
to do
fake
that
one.
episodic thing review.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that the show
And
doesn't
also
run
it's- yeah.
too long. Even though it's still
Yeah,
running
so it
kinda
doesn't run
long.
too long. Yeah, so it doesn't run too long. I think I mentioned to you guys I was trying to do review for what? For The Boys, Miss Marvel, and Obi-Wan at the same time. I was so confused. and
Stranger
lost with
Things?
myself. And
Stranger
yeah,
Things as well. Yeah.
That's
so I was
insane.
so lost and confused by myself. So I was like, oh, can't do it. Can't do it.
Yeah, and again, imagine like at the late September when She-Hulk is still running, Rings of Power is still running, House of Dragon is still running, and Andor is still running. And if we decide to review every single episode on the show, plus we still
It's
do
just
news, plus we do weekly watches, that's like a 4-hour long, 5-hour long episode, and we're not gonna do that.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
We might beat our time on when we're ranking all MCU movies.
Yeah, yeah.
And like not everyone in the panel is watching it too. So it's like Kelvin or Teguh or me or Ariq, whoever. We might be just like, all right, we're gonna tap out for a bit. Call us back when we're done. It's just gonna be awkward for everyone.
Yeah, it's gonna be
So,
awkward, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Alright,
So thank
I
you again
guess,
for the
yeah.
review, and if you
we'll-
send us one, we'll read it out next episode.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Kelvin, you do the
Yes.
outro. You haven't done this in so
That
long.
was right, yeah, alright. And I guess with that, the councilman has spoken. And we'll see you in the next episode. We must
See ya,
depart.
See ya, citizens.
We must